Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
A good Friday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage, live right here in Edmonton. Actually, Brandon, we need the lights on. I just realized we forgot to plug in the lights. Apologies to those, especially those listening, because you're not going to see those lights that I'm about to turn on. Matt Owanek with you here on the EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage on your clear choice for Edmonton sports, live. And that's why our camera was a little off there in the setup. We're live on EdmontonSportsTalk.com, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, YouTube. And thanks to everyone for listening to this Draft On podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. And be sure to subscribe to any of the EST podcasts. From Edmonton Sports Talk, if you just search up Edmonton Sports Talk and any of your podcast platforms, all the shows are going to pop up. Today, it is the most handsome man draft. We've got Tom Gazzola, we've got Lieutenant Eric, we've got Glue Guy J Mill, we've got Dustin Nielsen coming in, we've got Commissioner Quinn Phillips ready to preside over yet another draft. That's all to come here on Edmonton Sports Talk. As I said, Sentinel Storage, the clear choice, your Canada storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life's transitions. Today it ends 75% off 12 weeks on 5x5 units. Sentinel.ca, they're the proud sponsor of both the EST Hangout and I guess today the EST Draft. Over the next few minutes, we will bring in the 4 drafters as well as the commish to get a quick takes from them, their thoughts heading into this draft. Tom Gazzola drafting first overall, and then I will hand things over to the commissioner to preside over our latest draft here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Do want to say portions of this hour are brought to you by the Hive Product Marketing, official merch partner of EST, promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out, thehiveproductmarketing.com. Brendan, I'm going to let you decide. Which of the 4 do we bring in first? Who should we yell for? Jay, get your stuff. Come on in here. We're going to interview you first. Good day, sir. Jay Milne walking into the studio. He's got the Glue Crew already on. He's calling out the Glue Crew. He wants your support. He's going for his second title in the draft. He missed the last one. He sent in his proxy in Reed Wilkins, who did a mighty fine job, finished second, which has been the standard for the most part of the Glue Crew. I think you have finished second every time, except the one time you won it.
I think I'm the best at second. And even when I won it, it was a tie. So technically, there was 2 winners, me being one of them.
That's okay. It's a win.
That's okay.
It goes in the W category. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling going into this draft?
Good. I said this before about this draft, that I feel this is more of a fun draft because there's so much depth. There's not necessarily a right answer. There might be some wrong answers, but there's plenty of right answers. The categories are going to be interesting as to when and at what time do you take what, you know? Like between you and me.
It's on the TV.
But, you know, would a guy take a reach and grab Tommy early? It would look good to have Tommy on the sheet, right?
It might. I will say, I do like the idea of if Tommy doesn't take Tommy first.
I know, but he should be in it.
Does he take him later?
He would never take himself.
Tom's,
like Eric said on the morning show, Tom's not that kind
I
of
know,
guy.
but at some point, like, do you have to just do it?
And there's plenty of others. There's plenty of others.
So, which category do you think is going to be your most difficult category to deal with?
The balds.
The balds?
The balds or the mustaches. The deads, I got lots.
Just want Matt at the Garrison. Jay and I have the same hoodie on today.
Yes.
Glue Crew represent. Jay, I'm going to let you continue your prep. You go out there. Best of luck. Oh, where are you drafting?
Right in here. This room.
Yeah, but what number?
3.
Thank you. Jay's drafting 3rd overall in this snake draft. Eric, you want to come in? Lieutenant Eric, who is also the GM and owner of the proud franchise, the Birmingham Barracudas, wearing the jersey today. For those who are not watching, go on to the Nielsen Show today or right now, and you will see this beautiful, beautiful Barracudas jersey. How has been the last, 36 hours in Birmingham? How has the reception been of the big announcement? The trucks rolling in and everything.
It's a real carnival atmosphere, and people keep coming out of the woodwork. You never really had this pop in Memphis, but Dave Naylor, we had on the show today,
Yes.
CFL and TSN's Dave Naylor. He let us know of the little nugget that he met his ex-wife at a Birmingham Barracudas game, and if it wasn't for the Birmingham Barracudas, he wouldn't then have his current daughter. So he'll also be invited to the kickoff opening. We'll be giving away 500 free hats to the first 500 people through the gates. Yeah, it's a big because you want to have
That's going all out.
generate a bit of a pop.
Barracudas.
We've tweeted Matt Dunnigan. He's yet to reply, but the irons are in the fire, so to speak.
I must say, I like how you said his current daughter. Like,
Well,
there's a former daughter, there's a future.
he made mention that it's not his current wife
I
either.
know, but-
He's like, but she still exists. He said she still exists. It
Yeah, I
was
missed that part
it was a
there.
cute exchange.
How are you feeling going into this draft?
I'm not really feeling anything.
No?
To be honest, some drafts I like better than others in terms of the topic. We did bring up the idea of a bird draft, which I'm really excited for. Like, can I tell you a secret? I was almost going to throw this draft and just select a bunch of ugly guys. Just for fun. You know what I mean? But like Agent of Chaos thing. But I don't want to get relegated because I don't want to miss out on the bird draft.
Is the bird draft going to be the next one? Is that the rumble?
I certainly hope so.
I-
We've toyed around with the idea.
Yeah,
Trev and I love birds. Dusty hates them.
As the host, I do love the idea of a smell draft. I think
Smells
there's a lot
fun.
of smells, and I think a smell draft would be a
I
wonderful
still want to
one.
do the draft of drafts. Draft
we need
beer,
to do a couple more.
an air draft.
and then we're good. I will have to say, not say after that. One final question before I let you go and finish your prep. The decision to go to the 4-5 swing.
Yes. Well, I did finish first on the wheel, so I had my choice. Instead of going first overall, which you also get a swing, I didn't want the pressure of selecting first because I think this is a deep draft. I don't think there's a consensus number one. I'll let Tommy deal with that. I love the 4-5. I love where I'm at. I'm going to get great quality there, and it's a part of the snake, so I'm feeling good. I don't get to choose where I sit, though, which I know we've had these conversations before. I love choosing the seat, so I do get to get the last seat. So
I will say, based on what I see with everyone, though, right now, I don't see any illnesses. So I think we're good on that.
Oh, no,
level,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So we'll do that.
I just like being next to Tom.
But it's there's still that chance. No, there probably isn't.
No.
Well, actually, but
It's a
'cause-
hot seat.
Well, the chair Tommy's in right now, and the chair who's just taking over your interview, it seems right now.
No, I'm just.
And the chair that is over here next to my right. These are the two prime chairs.
Yes.
So you're going to be stuck in one of these, and I
You
think
don't wanna
Tommy's
be in the
gonna
middle.
Stuck in
You
one of
wanna-
these.
you wanna on the
But I
edge
think
so
you
you
and
can-
Tommy are going to be next to each other in this sense. There's a good chance for that.
Does he choose himself first overall? I'll let.
I don't believe he does, but thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you.
You. There's Lieutenant Erica. With that, we've got Tom Gazzola here, so we might as well talk to the guy who does have first overall in this draft. There's a couple of big questions to ask.
Yeah.
One, Tommy, we will start with welcome.
Hi, Matthew.
You had the second choice. You decided to take first overall.
Yeah.
Eric says not a consensus number one. That's why he went 4-5 swing. How are you feeling about taking the first? You just said now. So why take the number one?
I like the swings.
Okay.
So that's like the root of the strategy. And Rick kind of got me with the 4-5. So I know there's a burden that comes with first overall. Do I take myself first overall?
That's the big question.
Right up my alley. We'll see. Time will tell. The clock is ticking.
I do just quickly want to say your hair is on point today.
Thank you.
It is strong today.
Thank you very much.
Perfect for the handsome man draft. It is on point. Well done. It's
Well
really good,
done.
but like it's on point. So
Look at Brendan. He's laughing. You see what you got
It's
yourself
true.
into. This is sports radio.
it's
It's ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the industry, Brendan.
Yeah, welcome.
You don't get this everywhere.
Yeah. So I know with and having had the first overall pick before, you're never gonna win. You're not gonna. People are gonna be like, "Oh, what a terrible waste of a first overall pick." But I think Eric's right. Like there is no consensus outside of picking myself first overall, which I think everybody would do if they were in my shoes. Yeah, you like that? Hey, you like the Dusty?
Yeah.
That's Dusty. He looked over as soon as I said it. But it's not about the first overall pick, and I'm with Eric that this can go so many different ways, completely subjective, more so than all of our other drafts. I have a plan in place. I kind of have some picks that are near and dear to my heart that I want to go with. And who I take first overall, I think people are like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I'll let you
it's
go,
me.
but I just have one final question for you, Tom. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
I appreciate that.
Which category do you think is going to be the toughest category? The most, like the one that you could, like, you think everyone's going to zero in on and stuff. Like, there's those categories that might be a little harder to deal with. Which one do you think, like, it's going to be your toughest one to have to deal with?
The local media one is tough. Like, there's Dusty said that on the morning show today. Eric said it's not. Eric says he has a lot to choose from. I mean, you've got Kent Morrison's out there.
Is it sports media or just media?
It just says local media.
Okay.
Tony Brar, definitely. Dave Parker, for sure.
Where does Bob Stauffer fit in?
Right at the top.
Kate. That's all
Obviously.
I needed to know.
And then, like, Corey Adel's a good-looking guy. Like, we've got some good-looking guys in this league. I guess Clausen, too, probably.
Hopefully he doesn't hear that part.
Why?
Well, I guess Clausen.
Why? What's wrong with that? Like,
The I guess part.
There
Take
are
that out. If you just went,
so
Clausen.
many middle-aged women in this city that are watching Josh because they love Josh.
I know, but it's the way that you went, I guess. If you just said, Clausen, too.
Well, I mean, you don't go Clausen Manrock. You go, yeah, he's a good-looking guy.
Best of luck. I will let you
like
go.
This has been a very weird experience, and it's only going to get weirder.
Good luck with your final prep.
Thank you.
If you could send Dustin Nielsen in, that would be wonderful. The official drink of the EST Hangout, it is the Finnish long drink legend of 1952, a drink unlike any other sparkling refreshment, real liquor. Longdrink.com/Canada is where you can enter your postal code and find a liquor store nearest to you with the long drink. Or if you go to Rogers Place, they got the wonderful partnership with OEG. You can pick it up at Rogers Place.
I might be staying right here. I get first choice of chairs, Matty.
Okay, put that on the floor.
Why?
I need that on the floor, and then we'll get you a cup after.
I'll be fine. Oh, no, it's their same company.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, two hoots.
cool.
2 hoots and long drink. They're in bed together.
Yeah, no, I just wanted
That's
to.
why I did it.
Okay, just making sure. How are you feeling about this draft? How
Well,
are
I
you
mean,
going?
to be
How's
honest
the
with you,
prep?
my prepping was good. Lots of options. I think there's one category that is not as strong as the others, and I think I'm going to try to attack early.
Which one would that be?
I can't say.
You're not
Can't
gonna
say just
Okay,
yet.
That's fair. That's
But
fair.
you'll notice. You'll see. My confidence was hurt a little bit last night when my wife told me I should just shut up and draft. She doesn't like the way I talk a lot in the drafts and call people out and stuff.
I believe.
And she said when I won the Christmas draft without talking, she goes, "Why do you think you won it?"
Mm-hmm.
And let's be honest, I won it very convincingly. Could be an SD performance, but when my wife's like, maybe you should learn a lesson and just shut up during drafts, I was like, oh God. And then last night she goes, make sure you don't talk too much and just focus on drafting. So that's where my confidence is at right now. But that being said, my first pick will probably be a tribute to my wife. I'll just say that right now.
Well, you could look at it as a shot at your confidence, or you could look at it as the constructive criticism from your scouting department of how you can.
Maybe I should shut up.
So, and like it's one of those you could be like, well, thanks, Tammy, I appreciate the help in trying to help me win, as opposed to how dare you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could look at it that way, but I took it as a slight. I was like, you son of a like. But no, the smaller categories, like the categories we only need one in.
Yeah.
Pretty deep.
May I see the categories quickly?
Yeah, they're there.
I need this.
Yeah,
I just need this top part. Okay. Do we know what the commissioner's pick is
No,
yet?
she hasn't told us yet.
So I
That'll
will
be a
talk to her right
surprise.
away here. National media. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
What do you think is the category?
No,
that
the Silver Fox I find interesting.
Well, it's funny because like Clooney technically is the Silver Fox now, but
But the thing is, this is done. So the way this gets posted, and we've learned in the past that it matters. The order. It
there's some
goes
changes coming
athletes,
to
it goes
voting process,
actors,
too.
bald man, mustache, Silver Fox, cartoon, deceased, local, national media's ugly, commish pick.
Yeah.
So that I find fascinating.
I put athletes at the top because we're a sports station. I thought maybe that's how it should be. So
You get a pick. The chair win.
I'm first pick of chairs.
Really, you might take the inside.
Well, I might end up there actually. Yeah. I want to sit there and spread my legs awkwardly wide like Tommy does when he's on the hangout.
Well, thank you very much, Dusty. I'll let you go. Final
thanks,
prep.
man.
Best of luck. Maybe just think a little bit more of what Tammy said, and maybe look at the positive of it, not the negative of it. Just gonna throw that out there. You could throw the other one up there, Brendan. The commish could come in right away here, but throw that over quickly. I think the mic. I want to test something here. Can you click that third layer where it says red? On the third layer, click that guy. Okay, perfect. Brendan, go into that mic. I want to see if it works. If you had the first pick in this draft, Brendan, the intern, who do you think you would take for the most handsome man draft? You could sit here, Commish.
Tom Gazzola. There's a lot of buzz around that, and I would just feed
Right into the mic,
ego.
please, quickly.
I would feed into the ego, and I would see what the rest of the day brings with that pick.
Well, thank you very much.
Wow.
Now I'm just going to quickly test. You don't agree with that?
Nah. Sorry. Listen, if I'm getting the first pick, it's Roman Yossi. All
Really?
day. Oh, that's a handsome man. It's a handsome hockey player.
You think Roman Yossi
Yeah.
would have that strong of an appeal that you would give up the first overall pick for Roman Yossi?
Oh, 100%. Because even the gals that don't know who he is, the second that they Google him, they're like, oh, that is a handsome man.
Okay, the one thing though, we had Jasmine on the Hangout last week and we're discussing the typical the audience of EST leans a lot more male than female.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the voting is still coming for the most part from the
voting
guys.
is gonna-
Like, I will trust you. I will trust Jasmine a lot more on what is the more handsome man. But that's not how the voting will be. That's the thing. Is
Okay.
that it's guys that are going for. Like, I once thought Steve Yzerman was good looking. I learned that if you didn't know he played, like, it was and associated with hockey, women do not think he's good looking.
Oh, I mean, I find him to be, he's not unattractive. That's for sure.
I went.
Vinny LeCavalier. That's another old school guy that.
I thought he was very good looking, Steve Yzerman. I was told he wasn't. I walked around the old office to people. I said, "Do you know who this is?" The majority of people was like, "No." I said, "Good looking." They're like, "No." And I was
Oh.
stunned by this.
Okay, well, maybe I am because obviously I did know that he
Yes.
was a hockey player. So I don't know if that necessarily makes them more attractive or not, but
Jen, you say he is not handsome. Who are you saying? Is it Yossi or is it Steve Yzerman? I don't know when that came in.
right.
I'm
Okay.
fascinated by that. How are you
Yeah.
feeling going into this draft?
You know what? I'm good. I'm really, really excited for my commissioner's pick. I was telling the boys that I was going to throw them maybe a little. I was thinking hot TV dad because it's just like that doesn't just like quickly come to mind, right? Like you have to
I've
really
got
think
one.
about that. See, I didn't.
Sandy from the OC.
Oh yeah, that's a great
gonna
call.
because well, now this goes against the handsome
Yeah.
part, but I think Sandy though. See, if you're going for the dad
No,
stuff,
that's totally fair. I totally hear that. But so I decided not to go with that. This one, I think they'll have a lot of fun. It stays close to home. So I'm really looking forward to what comes out of that. And because obviously it's also a pick that I have very strong opinions about as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how these guys go and seeing what kind of taste in men these boys have.
Yossi looks like a generic hockey player.
Oh, no chance.
Jen says Yossi. Bronco Nick, Yossi needs a nose job.
No, definitely not.
Gotta ask, and because I don't know if it's been discussed, I'm not in the group chat for it. Is there going to be any changes to relegation?
There is going to be change to relegation. We are going to keep these guys on their toes. That I think is really my job as commissioner is to just, keep this thing interesting. We will be moving up to 12.5%. So up
was it before?
2.5%. It was 10%. So it's not a huge
see.
jump, but considering some of the votes and where guys have finished, just above 10, this could be a little bit scary. So
And who would come in? Is it going to be more open to the EST staff? Because the initial ruling that you had was me having to go in.
Yeah.
It was a small staff here. We now have a bigger staff. Did you have that decided yet, or is that still open?
You know what? I have tossed around the idea of ensuring that the Nasties do get a say in that. So I am considering a vote on who would replace
like that.
in relegation.
I like that.
So I think that the listeners would and viewers would really like that. So I'm leaning towards that. But let's cross our first bridge. Let's see if anybody's under 12.5%. Let's see what their taste in men is like, and we'll go from there.
Got really quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah,
out
it
there.
did.
I think we all missed it.
I'll let you go.
12.5% relegation, but that's something
Yeah.
you guys already know.
Thanks for listening to the pregame show. I really appreciate it. You could go on out, get your stuff,
Okay.
get ready. We will bring everyone in shortly here.
Is the mic working?
I believe so. Brendan was speaking there after I got him to speak closer in the mic. I think it came clearly, but if he wasn't, let me know to the nasties out there, and they might have to go correct it. But I think it was all working properly there. I got a brand new cable. We're using a different board. I think I've got it working. We've only been doing these drafts how many times? But I think I've got that working. This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. It's draft day. Most handsome men That is what we are going to be drafting shortly here. With that, Brendan, you can slide on out, I think. Take that mouse with you, though, because I'm going to need it a little bit. I'm going to need it in that computer, so just take the actual mouse. Yeah, there you go. Good job, Brendan. I will see you on the outside of this as the pregame show is going to wrap up here. We're just doing things on the fly. That's what we do here at Edmonton Sports Talk. Again, thanks to everyone for listening live. Thanks to everyone for watching and everyone listening on the podcast. We do greatly appreciate it. I do want to remind everyone, we do have Lock Shop today. We'll have Oil Stream, EST Afternoons with Hernan and Gager, The Reed Wilkins Show with Reed and Jay. And tomorrow, Hello Hockey, Tom Gazzola, Sean Bell, 10 o'clock right here on EST, as well as the G-Still Diesel Oil Stream pre- and post-game shows. We could start bringing people in, so I don't know if the commish is ready to slide on in. Dusty will get the first pick a chair, so come on in, Dusty. Pick your chair that you want. He is taking the outside. So for those listening, Dusty is taking the chair nearest to the door as you come in, which means I believe I heard Eric go, oh, sweet. So he's excited. Glue Crew, hashtag Glue Crew and J Milne, he's coming in. And he's going. He is sitting next to Dusty, so he is dead next to Dusty.
I'm okay with it.
So there's two seats open, one closest to the commish, and then the one between that spot and Jay Milne. I believe
I
that
can see a
means
friendly alliance over
Tommy is coming up for this
been born
draft.
here.
Which chair are you going to take here quickly? Is it going to be the one I'm in, or where's it? He's going to take the one closest to the commish, which means Eric is going to take over the chair I am sitting in. I will slide on out here very quickly. Thanks for blocking the camera right now, Tommy, for me.
Got enough screen
If you're
time.
gonna do that, at least spread your legs like usual. Tommy. Jeez.
Appreciate
see a
everyone for
problem
tuning
here.
into the handsome draft of the most handsome. The draft of most handsome men. That's
Handsome
what we're
man
calling it.
draft.
Handsome man draft. I am Matawanek. I will talk to you during the post-game show of the draft. I will slide things up. I will hand things over to the commish as well as the four draftees. Enjoy the draft. Who's going to take over the mic right
I
now?
knew you'd be sweaty.
I'm
Quinn.
already hot.
You should have. I knew you shouldn't have wore that sweater.
I
It's
should
too
have
hot
worn
in
a
here.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right.
So is your mic actually working this year, Ty Maddie?
All right, let's do a test. Let's see if anybody in the chat can let us
it's
know
working.
if it's
It's
working.
working.
Yeah? Okay, excellent. Yeah, can we move it over just to... It's a lot.
It's a weird floating head right above us. I like it.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Everybody gets to know me very well on these drafts. It's nice and up close and personal. All right, gentlemen, this has been one that I have been very excited for.
Ready.
Naturally. So welcome to the Handsome Man Draft. Just a couple of notes. First things first, as I mentioned during the pregame show, but I did warn you guys, you better bring your A game. Relegation will move up to 12.5%. And what we're also going to do to throw a little hitch as well to increase the votes, we will now be opening voting to Instagram.
What the hell?
All right. So it's 24 hours on each vote on Instagram, and then we'll work the numbers and figure it out. And
Quick question, if I may.
absolutely, yes. This is a time for questions.
Are we just going to take the percentages
what's
and
working
add
the
them
numbers?
together, or
I have to talk to Maddie about the mathematics of it, but we do think that it will be total votes because you can see how many votes for each.
Cool.
Okay.
So,
total votes?
So if you get 100 on X and then 25, you'll have 125 votes. So
Okay.
this is a chance for you guys to really
That's the
lobby as
worst
well on
leg stand,
Instagram.
Dusty. It's terrible.
So remember to.
screwed up?
Yeah, you did. You done screwed
Okay,
up, boy.
let's do it. I like it.
I love it.
All right. And then as a note for the commissioner's pick, as I mentioned, I was considering throwing you guys off. I was thinking TV dad. I was also thinking something position-oriented in sports. So I was
Carl
actually
Winslow.
thinking goalies.
Mr. Huxtable.
Offensive line.
Okay. These are all bad answers. So what we are actually going to do, the commissioner's pick, is the handsomest Oiler of all time.
Gross.
Oh, wow.
And I know what answer you want to hear.
Well, yeah,
There's only one answer, and I
is-
know who it is.
Do you know who it is for
I do.
sure? I mean, it was a long time crush for me. So yeah, if those who knew me in my early 20s, you know exactly
Oh
who
my
this
God.
is.
Who is it?
And his
I think
name
he's
starts-
like number 3 on my athlete list
he has,
anyway.
He
so.
has the same name as somebody in this room. First name.
He got snubbed from the Oilers quarter century.
Gryba.
Yeah.
Totally. All right. So with all this, it
It's
is
the same name as Dustin Penner.
Okay.
Oh, Tom Pody.
We're not doing most allergies.
I'm trying to think.
Handsomest man. All right. So with that, let's get this thing rolling.
Did you
I'm
say Eric
excited to
Griba?
see what kind of taste in men you all have. This is going to be very eye-opening for me. And with that, Tom Gazzola, the number one pick. You are on the clock.
Here. All right, boys, let's have some fun. I'd like to send a shout out and thank you to Jada from The Pint for helping me compile this list because,
Jeez.
yeah, I'm not great at this stuff. So
This is
I'm
good for
going.
us.
Well, you
based
are
off
right
of-
about that.
Yeah. Watch me win this. With the first overall pick, which I know is not going to please everybody, but I think this is a safe pick. I'm more in it for the swing, the 2-pick swing.
Okay.
Eric, good strategy.
I know
taking
what you're
4-5.
doing,
But I'm just going to rip this Band-Aid off with the first overall pick of the Handsome Man draft here on EST. I will take Ryan Reynolds in the actors category.
Ryan Reynolds off the board.
Wow.
I would say,
not on my list.
considering what's happening right now with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, that's a controversial pick.
I don't have
His
a clue.
character is getting a little uglier.
Oh, I don't even know
There's
what happened.
defamation
Not
going
that I-
on.
What's going on?
Not
what's
that
up?
I. No. They're
wasn't on
just
my list.
Oh, that-
seeming like they're not as fun and nice as they've
don't-
been portrayed.
Apparently,
for
he's a
years.
giant dick.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I still like
I
him.
don't follow that crap. I think it's stupid.
It's Jada. You can blame Jada.
We're just going off of how
Jada
handsome-
Pinkett Smith?
Yeah. No.
But you know what? Personality changes. You know what?
Somebody needs a
I'm
slap.
staying out of this, Dustin.
I don't care. I'm taking Ryan Reynolds.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm
Hey, we got
realizing
it.
that this,
Final
this
answer.
Man
is going to
candy.
be a
Final answer.
controversial draft.
I think there is going to be some controversy
There's gonna
popping
be
up
some
today.
There's a
There's
one.
gonna be
one that was-
shade thrown.
I think a 1-1-1-2.
In the draft? Yeah, that wasn't it.
That wasn't it.
Okay, so is it my pick?
Go. Just
It-
please.
yeah, you are on
I
the
just
clock,
got it
number
out.
two.
Job.
I'd
Great
like-
job.
I'd like to thank my watch party at all of the various Mr. Mike's locations, with the exception of the one at West Edmonton Mall because it's not owned by the same group. So the other Mr. Mike's locations.
Thank goodness.
I was telling you guys before, my wife told me, shut up during this draft,
Don't.
focus on the draft. So despite her being a huge B word to me, I'm going to take someone that she finds handsome, said it would be her first pick.
That's not nice.
And it will be the top name on my board. I'm taking athlete, the most handsome man in the history of sports, Henrik Lundqvist. Will
very
be
good
at the
pick.
top of my list.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
That was my 1-1 athlete. I see you changed the order here now that I'm looking at that.
I put athletes at the top because we're a sports station.
Yeah.
It makes
It does make
Oh,
sense.
makes
On the
sense.
text,
I was
the
like,
text
did
it was
I
different, but
already screw
aesthetically-
up the
Yeah.
draft
No,
order?
on
No,
the
I
text.
forgot the order.
You can't even get
No, but
through
when I was
it.
doing it last night, I was like, man,
Yeah.
it probably would look best for us to have
it's a
the
good-
athletes
yeah.
at the top.
So just for those listening who
You don't
can't
want
see,
ugly
we
man at
have,
the top.
the draft sheet, which
Put ugly
has
man at the top.
which we enter obviously each member, and Jay's thrown off that the athletes have been moved to the top of this
Wow,
Excel
how much-
spreadsheet.
Well, I'm not thrown off.
You're
I'm
totally
not thrown off.
spun.
He
Well,
just, no, I
with
think
that-
you just noticed.
I
it.
just
It was
noticed
there.
because you said
yeah,
at the top
maybe
of your
a little
list.
bit.
I think
I
so.
had Henrik 1-1.
Yeah, he's legit.
They call him King
he is
King
beautiful.
Henrik, right?
I mean, I'll say it. Like I
a
find
handsome man.
I'm attracted to
No
Henrik
flaws.
Lundqvist. Like
Yeah.
he is
No flaws.
He's perfect.
Okay, well,
Other
I'm
than
just
no
gonna go into it here. I'm gonna get my actor. I think that this is a name brand recognition as well as just he's damn handsome, and this is George Clooney.
Yeah, that's a
Number
good
one
one.
on my list.
Attaboy.
Those are the top two guys for me, Clooney and Lundqvist.
You guys have the same taste in men.
Yeah.
Getting hot now.
Wow. All right. And
Wanna hang
in
out
the
later?
4-5 swing for the first time in my time as commissioner, because that's
outta
typically
here.
been reserved for Tom Gazzola,
Thank you.
who also can't keep up and forgets that he has
Loves
2 picks
swinging.
in a row. But
Tommy's
you're
just starting.
still doing it too. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm bringing you down here.
You've really grown into this role, and I don't like it. Continue.
Better hope you don't get relegated. All right.
baby.
So Lieutenant Eric in the 4-5 swing. Here we go, buddy.
Well, it's a great pleasure to be here once again, and I thank everybody for it. I'd also like to give a big shout out to the watch party, the LTE watch party, happening now at the Century Casino Sports Bar and Lounge, Fort Road, and that's where EST will be for Super Bowl LIX. That's 59, February 9th, Sunday. Get your spot because they're going fast, but we moved from Shanks. I'd like to take my 4 and 5 here. Let's stack them up. Brad Pitt, John Hamm.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, those are
In the actor category.
Those are great picks.
In the actor category.
Nice and quick there. All right. Glue Guy, it's back to
Well,
you.
I was so excited Clooney fell to me that I did forget to thank the Glue Crew The actual live watch party is happening outside of the old Yvonne's Furniture location on St. Albert Trail.
R.I.P.
So shout out, R.I.P. Well, I'm going to go with an actor or an athlete here, and I'm torn between two. But
I mean, this early, there's no wrong answer.
no, I'm going to go with
You
Tom
know?
Brady.
Draft.
I'm going with Tom Brady. He's a handsome man.
I was going to try
As
to
an
sneak,
athlete?
I was going to try to sneak him into the national member of the media category.
Yeah.
As an athlete.
Oh,
Or the owner
right.
category.
Once the name is off the board,
Yeah.
I want to be very clear the name is off the board.
That's good
So you
commissioning right
cannot
there.
go
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
into the national media.
No
That's a good
politicking.
point. Great point.
All right. Dustin. It is
I
your
like
turn.
what I'm seeing here. I like the way this is coming together. I'm going to take my number 2 athlete, actually. And I have a strong stack at the top. Could have gone into your new category that you have laid out, but I'm going to wait on that one. I'll be selecting Sheldon Surrey, putting him right behind Henrik Lundqvist.
Those are some handsome hockey players.
He keeps very good company.
Even now,
Yeah.
He's still so good
Surrey's
looking.
still hot as hell.
He's one of those guys that will age like
Yeah.
a fine wine.
Yeah.
He's just
He
probably
won't get
only
gray
gonna-
till like 69, and
And
then
then-
he'll look great.
It'll be so good.
Yeah.
He has really
and
nice
he'll
girls
stay
around
fit.
him all the time.
Yeah,
harem.
absolutely.
That's because he's handsome, Tommy.
I noticed.
All right, Tom, you have number 8 and
Hey
9
there.
here.
Awesome. Okay, let's go back into the actor category. I'll go with Michael B. Jordan. Thank you very much.
All right, Michael B. Jordan off the board.
Yeah, let me cross
When
him off.
nobody crosses
Let me
anything
cross him off my list.
It's very telling.
When I
will
win this
say-
draft,
He is a handsome man.
yeah,
when
he's a
I
handsome
win
man.
this draft,
Yeah.
I'll be laughing.
Can I
Yep.
just
I'll be
say one
laughing.
thing? If you somehow get relegated in the handsome man draft,
Oh,
it'll be
wow.
the greatest storyline in the history of drafts.
No, don't tell people that because they're gonna do it out of spite.
Well, it's out there now.
Oh God, that's funny. That's really
Can't take that
No,
back.
it's already there.
Can't eat those words.
whatever. It's fine.
All right, so for number 9 here.
number 9, I will go in the athlete category. Ronaldo.
Cristiano? Or
Yeah.
the Brazilian one?
No,
Yeah,
not the
that's-
Brazilian. He's not.
Clarify that.
He's no dill pickle.
Well, quite a haircut, though.
Yeah.
Same level, in my opinion, but okay.
Wow. Hot
This
take.
is going to be really hard for me to not have an opinion in this one.
Well, it's understandable.
So,
Please.
so
That's
I
fine.
think,
Sure.
Man
can we
candy
give
guys.
the commissioner a little grace today?
From a handsome woman to the handsome
one
man.
handsome
It's
She's not a
woman.
handsome woman.
I've been calling her a handsome
Wow.
woman for 5 years.
Yeah,
I've
you
called
had it.
myself a handsome
Yeah,
woman.
yeah, she has.
I
no.
did consider that as the commissioner's pick.
I was waiting for it.
handsome
I was
women.
waiting for it.
No, don't call yourself
Classic.
that.
I had you on my short list.
All right.
It's endearing, Tom.
I think it's time to slide into the actors category. I will go with Chris Hemsworth.
Solid.
I ain't crossing off anything today. It's
Yeah,
great.
me neither.
Feeling.
If Chris Hemsworth isn't on your guys' lists, you're screwed.
Yeah, no, it's a deep draft.
I'm going to go back into the. Where was I here? Oh, the athlete category. Some call him Mr. Spice Girl. I'm going with David Beckham.
Very good. Very good.
All right.
Good one.
Some low
Boys, my
hanging
top four,
athletes
my top
there
four
that are
athletes
taken there.
are off the board. Like my
Real good
top four, we're nailing them. We're nailing it.
Interesting.
All right, LT.
I got some deep polls.
God, I
in
love
athletes.
drafts.
I like
love
to
them
fill up
too.
my
I
love
love
drafts.
handsome man
Yeah.
drafts.
I need a two hoots.
I'll go to the athletes category.
Everybody
Leon
else has
Draisaitl and Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy Garoppolo is a
G.
handsome
Wow,
man. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Athletes.
Jimmy G,
Eric,
come on.
I had a star beside
I mean,
him.
You
come on.
are going to.
You're going
Man, I
a
didn't
lot
even
of
have
women with
Garoppolo
Leon
on my list.
I had a
Draisaitl.
star beside him.
God, he's got a great
Is
job.
he even an athlete?
Who's that? Jimmy Garoppolo? Classic.
Wow, that was quick. All right, Glue Guy, back to you.
You picked two?
Yeah.
Who was your second? Sorry. Or who was
Leon
your first?
Draisaitl,
Leon
Jimmy
Draisaitl.
Garoppolo. I am not
You
screwing
took
around today.
Draisaitl? Damn, you are not.
Leon
screwing
Draisaitl is
around.
officially off the board.
Yeah,
A
two.
lot of women in
German
Edmonton
handsome,
are
you
very
know?
pleased
Great
to see
haircut.
that.
I'm doing great, Maddie. Thank you very much.
I'm okay, thank you.
I'm okay. Thank you,
Wouldn't
Maddie.
mind some like a
My-
meat and
my
cheese
boss
if
is
you have like a
watching.
little cheese, like a.
Hi, Quinn's boss.
Thanks for letting her be here.
Yeah.
Let us know if you'd like
Yeah.
to advertise.
Hi to Panita, yes.
Panita.
Downtown
Panita.
Business Association.
Yeah.
Yes.
DBA.
Well, I wonder if I throw a wrench into the plans.
Don't do it.
That's his nickname.
Don't do it.
Are you gonna do it? You're taking Tommy?
Reed Wilkins?
That might be my silver fox. No, too early. You know, this is getting tough here. I'm gonna take Bradley Cooper as an actor.
Nice
Oh
one.
yeah, that's a good one.
He's a handsome man,
And he seems likable.
He does.
Yeah.
which adds to,
To
the,
the
It's not just a
handsomeness.
physical trait here. I
No.
think we're
Absolutely.
forgetting.
I saw
Right?
him
That's
at
why
the,
Ryan Reynolds has kind of fallen off.
But I
Yeah.
didn't know this. I don't
Well,
follow
Blade
his
hairstyle.
stuff.
Here-
His
here-
stuff
here's
is
the thing.
stupid.
Am I up next now?
No. Yes.
No,
Yes. Yes.
oh yeah,
yes.
it is Dustin Nielsen.
I'm
yeah.
gonna take the Ryan that he probably should have taken.
I know who you're gonna say.
I'm
and
going
he is the
Ryan
elite.
Gosling
But
right now.
everybody I've talked to says he's got the ick.
Oh, let's see when
In
the vote comes
what
out.
world
I have no
does
idea.
he
Tommy,
have
I
the
think
ick?
Is that an
like
STI?
a sexy good term.
No. Snack is a sexy good
Maybe
term.
that's what they're saying.
The ick is no
Tom,
bueno.
I agree with Tom Moore here.
We'll see.
As far as faces go, it's very non-symmetrical.
Let's ask the woman in the room.
Let me
No,
tell
you can't.
If
We
we're
can't.
gonna,
The Greek
if we're gonna
golden
do
ratio.
a
Yeah, that's
Ryan
what they-
in Canada, it's Gosling all the way because on top of it, the swagger and like just everything
He's Ken.
about
I am
him.
Ken. I am Ken.
Oh,
is
you know
Ken.
which movie I think of is oh great.
Ball guy.
No, Fall Guy. He is very handsome. in that.
Great movie. Such a good movie.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Don't
I
know.
believe
Stupid
that's
Love.
the one. Yeah.
Don't know
And man, he is very handsome in that one. All right, Tom Gazzola. Whew.
Hey, all right.
I need a little time here.
Raider Jesse says, my wife would like to have a word with people who think Gosling's ick.
Yeah.
Mind you, Joelle says she doesn't like him.
But that's,
Well, there
that's
you
the
go.
thing.
Yeah.
I canvassed some ladies, and they're like, "Oh, he gives me the ick," and I was like, "What is this?"
Are they going to be voting on this?
Maybe
Well, now it's on
Perhaps.
Instagram. Yeah.
it's on Insta, so it's definitely
Yeah.
going to get a lot
Good
more
point.
women
Good
voting.
point.
Really
Oh, boy.
looking forward to it. My
Okay.
friend's group chat is going absolutely crazy right now. So looking
All
forward
right.
to being on the vote
Let's
on this
keep
team.
rolling here.
Tom Gazzola.
Hey there.
You're up for a couple here.
Okay, can I take in the actors category Henry Cavill?
You can. Why would
couldn't
you question that?
He's an actor.
Because I'm trying to be polite.
There's no need to be polite today.
That was a stupid question.
Every pick you have to ask if you can.
But it was not a stupid
No
pick.
more.
It wasn't.
That question was.
Although
I didn't cross them out.
I feel like there's an
I've been
HR
crossed
violation in there
everything
somewhere. HR daddy, if
There
you're
might
watching,
be.
you'll be getting an email. Okay. I would also like to go back into the actors category. Channing Tatum.
Look at all of us crossing our
I was
lists.
going to say, I looked at him last night, didn't even put him on the list.
I think my face says it all.
Well,
Hey,
she's got the
Quinn's got the ick.
I've got the ick. Yeah,
Wow.
that's ick.
All right,
If we
I,
want to
uh,
talk ick.
I'm going to check off.
Blame Jada.
I honestly think I'm going to take this list home tonight, and I'm going to get lucky. I think Tammy's going to look at it and find me so attractive because of all the handsome men that I've drafted.
TMI,
Because
bro.
of your taste in
I
men.
think
weird,
so. I'm going to go into the Silver Fox category. Did not even realize this until last night when I was looking online at Silver Foxes. I had not realized that George Clooney nowadays would qualify for Silver Fox.
Yeah,
when I put him in
right.
that category.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a guy who had a good 10-year run, Patrick Dempsey, into my Silver Fox category.
Who?
I have no idea.
No name.
Let's put
Oh,
it.
he was in Can't Buy Me Love.
Dreamy.
I'm kidding. I'm just trying to get...
His nickname was Mick
Let's
Dreamy.
just that's who
Like,
it is. It's Mick.
I like how we
Dreamy.
all have different paths.
Yeah,
here
no,
to
this
what
is
we
really
define
interesting.
success. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to put Mick Dreamy in brackets here. Just
well, no,
No Nicky
You
names.
can't
No Nicky
tilt the
names.
I didn't know
scale.
that- I didn't know that- I didn't know
We
that
can
Commish-
5 minutes to talk about his picks after he makes
Wait,
them, and everybody's like, "Oh wow, that's such a great
It's
pick."
her choice.
No.
Just saying. This
no.
is-
Doesn't even matter.
I feel-
Hey, those who know, know.
They know. You're right.
Sure, exactly.
And the
So
ladies out
let's
there
move
are
on
going to
and
know.
get
And
this thing going.
I'm going to
Tell
you
me
right
about
now.
your chat. Tell me about
that
your chat.
man keeps getting better looking with age. It is.
I loved him in
absolutely
Can't Buy Me
incredible
Love.
stuff.
And then he just got better and better
The
looking.
gushing over the picks is too much.
Wow.
I know. It's,
I'm trying to make this thing and keep it moving,
I-
and,
I'm
and
kinda
now we're
with
all like,
Tammy.
"Oh, what
I
a great
asked
pick!"
for
Talk
grace
less.
today.
Yeah.
I thought it was given to me.
Not you. I'm saying him.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All
You're
right.
fine. You're great.
On that.
Very
thanks.
All
handsome.
right, back to Glue Guy.
Handsome woman.
I think
Yeah.
you're lovely.
Okay, well, as Dustin jumped into the Silver Fox list, of which I didn't clip that one off, it wasn't on my list. In Silver
Following him
Fox.
down the foxhole.
I am going with the one and only mustached man.
So you're going in mustache man category?
I'm going mustache man
Okay,
here.
so not Silver Fox.
No,
one and
I'll
only.
be very
I'm
interested to see
following
where
your
this
lead.
goes.
Well, Tom Selleck.
Tom
Tom
Selleck.
Selleck.
Tom Selleck.
Yep.
So you're going to mustache man.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
It makes sense. Love it.
Excellent pick. Could also go in the Silver Fox as well.
Interesting.
But
Yeah, could have.
A little bit of a Swiss Army knife of one of many I have on my list.
okay, LTE, you're up for 2 in number 20 and 21.
I'll follow you into the mustache. Pedro Pascal.
Ah, great pick.
Is he good looking?
Does he
don't
have a
think
It's
he
not a
is.
good-looking draft. It's a handsome man draft, and he has a mustache.
Yeah. Oh,
But
sorry.
does he
sorry.
have a mustache?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
I didn't even know. I
does
like
have
that
a
guy.
mustache.
He's
Have you
great.
not
He's
seen
very okay. So he's a guy
Narcos?
that has his just the way he
Last of
is.
Us.
Filmed here, local. It's
I thought he died in Game of Thrones.
He was
Oberyn.
the Viper.
Yeah.
What a way to die, though.
Oh man,
Yeah, the
he
mountain
had him.
got him.
That's why you can't get cocky. Look at the Oilers with the 2-0 lead last night.
Oh,
Same
great
thing. The
reference.
Mountains came back and smashed
The
their eye
mountain-
sockets in.
Yeah. But you're right. Like that goes because he seems like a good dude.
Yeah, everybody
so the
loves him.
fact that he has that.
Right? The
good
chat's blowing up.
Really
personality.
likable. Yeah.
Chat's blowing up, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, very likable guy.
I get it. I see where I went
Unlike
wrong.
Ryan Reynolds. All right, and number
I don't
21 for
understand
you.
that reference.
I'll go
Senator.
bald. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yes.
Oh, The Rock.
Give me that.
That's a good one.
Do you smell?
La, 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 la.
Yeah. You can film the rest.
That tongue thing, huh?
Yeah.
All right,
La,
and
la,
with
la, la,
that, Blue Guy, we are back to you.
Did you take 2, Rick?
I did.
He did.
Who was the first
Pedro
one?
Pascal
Oh, yeah,
and Dwayne The
Pascal.
Rock
Sorry,
Johnson.
sorry.
Well, I'm going to go into the Deads.
Deceased.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 in this category?
No.
Nope, there's only one.
Oh, it says 2.
It just,
Oh, I
it's-
think
you
it
know
just
what?
was cut and paste thing or something.
Okay, I'm going with
Dusty, he
This-
did it late at night last night.
I was
one-
very late.
Yeah.
It was like midnight when I said that to you.
Really? Wow.
This
I
one
was sound asleep.
came to me very late in the process. Paul Walker.
Oh,
buddy.
yeah.
He was on my list.
R.I.P.
Man, I miss Paul Walker.
He is deceased, yeah.
Correct. All right.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
No,
Dustin Nielsen, you are on the clock.
All right. I'm going to slide into the mustache man category. He's got a rugged handsomeness to him. I know Jess Jackson. I just secured her vote.
You got
I'm
it.
taking Sam Elliott.
good one.
Yeah.
Now, he could have been a multi-tool
I thought
silver
you were
Fox.
going with
That's
him.
in
You said
there.
Fox. Then he said
Sorry.
mustache man. I was like,
Sam
damn it.
Elliott.
He's taking Sam
Sam
Elliott.
Elliott in the mustache.
Sam Elliott in my mustache
You
category.
could have moved
I
that
thought
around.
for sure when you said you were going with a guy who could have been in both, I was like, oh no, he's taking
Sorry,
Elliott.
Jess, but I
Selleck's
had my
a stud.
Pedro.
Sam
Pedro was my bag.
built
That's what the number said.
Ram.
Somebody is going to upset Paulina of the Bits podcast if one mustached man doesn't get taken. That is
Wow.
very obvious in our face every day.
Can you tell us who?
In our
We
face
know who
every
it is.
day.
We know
Yeah.
who it is.
Jim Van Horn?
Reed Wilson.
Jim Van Horn.
Jim Van Horn.
Yeah.
What a drop.
That
buddy.
is it.
Wow.
All right.
Who has a mustache? It's
Tom,
on the face of
like
it.
you're on the
Yeah.
clock, and I mean, are you going to go with Jim Van Horn in your
Please do.
mustache
Please
man?
do.
Handsome
Do it,
crowd.
Tommy.
That would be great. I will go into the deceased category as well. I will go with the OG bad boy, James Dean.
Nice
James
pick.
Dean.
That's a real good
That's a
one.
great pick.
That's a real
Tom.
good
Probably
one.
your best pick of the draft.
Oh, thank you.
Crossing it off
Coming
my
in
list.
the 7th round.
Okay.
And that goes into
Actually, just ending round six.
deceased.
Just ending round
Yeah.
6.
So
Now,
now
can
we
I-
move into round 7. Tom Gazzola, you're still on the clock.
We could fill out our actors category with deceased actors, correct?
Absolutely.
We
yes.
can't do that? Okay, that's good
Yeah,
to know. Yeah.
Let's, yeah.
Just to clarify,
let's
we
say
don't
that.
want
Okay, no,
Yeah.
that's a good question, Rick.
Yep.
Okay. I'll go back into the athlete category. Everyone seems to be taking quarterback. I'll do the same. Let's go Joe Burrow.
That's a good one.
Real good. A young, handsome, hey?
Yeah.
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 And
little
cool.
baby face. We love a baby
Yeah.
face
He-
voice.
Imagine
so-
what he's going to be when he ages, eh?
Yeah. He bought a Batmobile.
Yeah, it's hard to say what will happen with
You
him.
never know, but you'd figure, you'd bet on
Yeah.
the fact that he'd be.
Yeah.
He's got the money.
Yeah. And a Batmobile.
Oh, man. This is getting tough.
Yeah, Dustin Nielsen, you are on the clock now with pick number 26
Okay.
of the draft.
Well, then I am going to go. I'm going to go into the. I'm going to go back to the athlete category again, and I'm going to take Rafa Nadal.
Good one.
On my list.
So, Dustin, that rounds out. Nope.
No, there's 5, right? So I still got
I
a couple more.
have screwed this up.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
No, I just put them in
no.
the wrong category. It's fine.
No.
It's very obvious.
Hemsworth
It's in
and
the
Gosling
wrong-
go into actors. Yeah.
Yeah, they are actors, not athletes. I'm sure that they're somewhat athletic. Anyways,
I guess he
all
could have
right.
drafted them in the.
Rafa Nadal. There we go. Okay, we're back on pace here.
Me,
Okay.
right?
Glue Guy, you are on the clock. Sorry for the delay there. Just had to fix some stuff up.
I'm going to stay in the actor category or go to the actor category. And one of my favorites and who's become very handsome is John Krasinski
From The Office.
from The Office.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
I mean, I like him.
He's very likable.
Likeable guy as John Ryan, definitely handsome, kind of that.
Yeah, like a
bad
rugged, but like I'm also a nerd.
Rugged,
Yeah.
just a badass, able to get out of any
Rugged, but he could probably
situation in
fix
the
your
world.
car.
Yeah.
Would also probably fix your car and make you laugh, right? Exactly. Okay, Lieutenant Eric, you are on the clock for 2 in a row here.
Well, as we had an Aiden O'Neill in the nasty chat, Nadal before Federer. I'd like to fill out the athlete Roger Federer. I'd also like to take in the athlete Roman Reigns,
Roman Reigns. Nice. I had him on the list.
former Edmonton football player there. So Roger Federer, Roman Reigns.
Bits listeners know how I feel about tennis players, so none of them would make my list. I find them to be boring and snobby.
Well, thank you for diminishing my pick live on air. I don't
She
believe
said all
we're allowed.
tennis players, so she's also diminishing Nadal. It's not just
I'm
Federer at this
diminishing
moment.
but she didn't say it after you picked it.
Oh, God.
Pick a
You
You picked
tennis
Nadal
player.
and it's silence. I
Well,
picked
this
Federer
is
and
a
it's like, oh,
classic
tennis players
justice
suck.
for LTE
You know what?
movement.
The sympathy vote, you can try.
You didn't rake him over the coals. Now we're coming at
I shook
tennis
my
players.
head. For those watching, they saw that
For
they
those
shook my
watching.
head.
Go back and look at the tape.
On the iHeart
you know
TuneIn
what?
radio app,
roll
nobody
these
knows
back.
what's going on.
The TuneIn radio, I forgot about those listeners, so I will be sure to continue to rip apart tennis players.
The fix is
out
in.
loud.
The fix is in.
The fix is not in. Absolutely not. There's probably a lot of women out there that find tennis players attractive. I am just not one of them. Glue Guy, you are on the clock.
Okay, well, this is when I do it. This is when I do it. We're going to go to local media. I'm taking the man sitting 2 to the right of me. I am taking handsome Tom Gazzola.
Whoa, Tommy Gazzola.
What round is this in?
I want to get him
not
on
gonna
my
lie.
We
list.
are in round
He slips.
8.
He slips.
Round
Accuracy
8.
purposes, round
Great
8.
pick.
An 8th round pick.
Round 8. Off
Yeah,
the board.
not
I'm
bad.
crossing him out. Thanks, G.
Dustin,
Yeah.
you are now on
Yeah.
the clock.
Okay. I think I'm going to go to my actors category.
You beat Van Horn.
And I'm going to go with a guy who I mean, he was handsome 25 years ago. He's still handsome today. Did we just become best friends? John Stamos. I'm going to take John Stamos.
Bill Fraser.
Yeah,
Very
John
good.
Stamos in my actors category.
Very good.
When you said, did we become best friends, and then said John, I was like, he's going with John C.
Oh,
Reilly.
no. He's on John C. Reilly's on my list of uggos.
I got a great ugly
wonderful
list.
character.
Yeah.
Yes, he's funny.
absolutely. Tom, you are on the clock with pick number 32. We are nearing the halfway point of this draft.
Super bon fantastique. Let's go in the athletes category. Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
I just can't get over his height.
Yeah, he's not the biggest guy, but he's a
It
good
goes
looking
into
dude.
handsome.
So you're a tall guy,
How much does height factor into handsome?
I think a lot of
Tommy
girls
gets
like
another
him.
one than you than me.
But,
Okay, so-
No, wait,
but Lewis
yeah.
Hamilton's like a fashion icon.
Okay. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Right? Like,
Just want to make sure we didn't start going the other way.
he looks great in Ferrari.
Oh,
colors,
in the red.
I have
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
say.
He's-
Like,
he's
him and
magical.
Charles are gonna have a great year.
He's grown up.
Yeah.
Bad call wearing a hoodie in here.
Okay.
That's why I put the t-shirt
I'm
on.
dying
hot.
over here.
Well, we have a little intermission. Well,
And we already know, we've already talked about how much I sweat, so you can probably see it beating on my upper lip. Okay.
very handsome.
Just as a handsome woman would do.
Okay.
Sorry, Tom. I know that it upsets you more than it upsets me.
It's not. I don't want to call you a handsome woman. It's not.
Just do it.
Big
We're all
Slam,
doing
Big
it.
Slam
She's doing
Nasty's wondering if we're clarifying the Tommy pick as in shorts or full-length pants.
I'll let you use your imagination. Take that wherever
It's
you
warm in
see
here.
it fit.
Shorts would be great right now. Let's go into the bald man category. Jason Statham.
Yeah, that's a
real good one.
That's a good one. Good one, Tom.
Thank you.
He does his own stunts.
But he should. He is fit and limber.
Very fit.
Baldman is a thin character, or
It's a
thin
thing, yeah.
category.
It is.
No pun intended.
That's a pun.
I mean, you still could always take Rashog in there, right? I only say that because he
Transplants aren't
joked
working.
about it on our show.
He said it.
joked about it on our show, so I think it's free
All
reign
right.
there.
Dustin, you are on the clock.
All right, I didn't have this guy on my list originally.
Uh-oh.
And I'm mad at myself that I didn't. It's disrespectful, but I did see his name come up in the chat.
Oh,
So shout out
okay.
to the nasty chat here. I'm going with Patrick Swayze in my deceased category.
Very good.
Swayze was an absolute stud.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
just a real like
I just
a heart wrenching.
yeah, like I'm going Patrick Swayze.
You don't hear anybody shit talk Patrick Swayze.
No, I mean Swayze. Like, and
No,
look
you
at
can't.
look how
Dirty Dancing?
Like,
Yeah.
watch Point Break. And tell me he's not insanely handsome. In
Oh,
Point
watch him dance in
Break. Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
Ghost with the
Ghost.
thing.
That's a
like
great
how
pick.
handsome
It's a
is
great
this
pick.
guy?
Oh, very
Yeah.
good.
But I feel so bad because I didn't even have him on my list. And then I saw him pop
a
up. I was
great
like,
pickup.
damn it. I love
You're flexing
Swayze.
him in. You're flexing
I'm
him in.
flexing him in. I'm
Absolutely.
flexing in
I love
Swayze.
it. I love it.
I'm going to go back to the athlete category. I've got two. I'm going to make this my third. I believe he's probably one of the most handsome men on the PGA Tour. Has had a long career.
Yes.
This is Adam Scott.
Adam Scott. Excellent pick.
Excellent pick.
I almost
Yeah.
took him with my last pick.
He is so damn good looking.
He is a handsome man.
He's a
Perfect,
handsome
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
He might be
and I
the
love
definition
a golfer.
of this draft.
Yep. Yep, that's a great selection.
Would you call him a snack?
I would call him a snack. Yeah, I would call him a
You're all
dilf.
about the snacks in the air. So Tommy,
I like that term. That's so
I could
good.
go for a
It's-
snack
It's
right
clever.
now.
Well,
yeah.
meat and cheese platter.
I've
I
got
should
a
throw one
platter
in.
would be
I've got a
Yeah,
bag
yeah.
of popcorn we can pop.
Yeah. Well, aren't we starting meat and cheese Monday? On
Meat and
Monday.
cheese Monday, February, the first week in February, henceforth on the
Meat,
Nielsen
cheese,
show.
and crackers for the whole week. We're
Dude,
each
take
bringing
out
in
of
different
January.
days.
January is
great.
so depressing. Indulge me. We're gonna dress it up. First week of February, meat and cheese on there.
Every day, different,
Why not?
different
Bring
combinations.
it to your
Ooh, I
work.
might have to pop in on my way to work. Which
Absolutely.
This isn't on
But
my
we
way
would
at
thought
all.
we would thought
but-
maybe you would just do it at your own workplace. We're only gonna have enough really
Oh,
for
I
the three
see
of
what
us.
you
Bring it
mean.
to your
Yeah,
work.
okay.
Yeah,
I'll bring it to the Downtown Business
Yeah,
Association.
absolutely.
How's
Yeah,
that
they'll
sound?
love it.
We don't.
All right.
You're right. What?
Eric, you are on the clock for a couple here.
Thank you very much.
So we're finishing round 9. Once we finish round 10, I will do a recap of the picks so far, not only for the listeners and viewers, but
it
also
allowed?
because
I thought you had 19.
I've been in my chat as well, and I'm worried I missed somebody.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean,
Who'd we
we're
add then?
It's going to be fine.
it'll be
I
fine.
think we're
19.
okay.
fun is the main
we should
thing.
add it.
Fine and fun.
Well, let's
Yeah.
talk
It
was
about
prep.
I'd like to fill out the
Eric,
actors.
wait, Eric, before you make your
Sorry.
pick,
Yeah.
we just realized something, and I want to get in before your pick.
Oh.
And this will be my mistake when I was doing this late
It's
last
okay.
night.
Mistakes happen.
We did have a musician category, but I didn't put it on the sheet.
Oh.
So
Okay.
We're gonna add it,
All
right,
right,
guys?
do we want
musician
to add it now?
category?
Yeah, we
or do
do.
we want to
We do.
skip it? Okay.
We want to add
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
All right. So musician is in there. Sorry, boys.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean,
I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what,
telling
Dusty?
me you haven't gone there yet,
The
but I
amount
wanted
and
to.
the rate and the clip at what you work and the times you work, I expect to,
But
this
still,
is okay.
I thought I cut and pasted it. Is the musician? Did I even have it in the main
Oh
category?
yeah.
thing?
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
did.
I'm going hard on that one. It's,
But is it in the master?
good one.
I think I have a winner.
No, it's
column.
not in the
Yeah,
master.
so you have to
I'll
add
just
that in
have
there.
to add
Sorry,
it after.
that's why
yeah.
I didn't cut and paste it onto these
I'll put
sheets.
it at the bottom for now
Yeah,
because I'm
okay.
not clever enough with Excel and
No,
fast
all
enough
good.
to figure this out right now.
Okay.
Okay,
go.
I'd like to
I'm
fill out
ready.
actors number 3 and 4 with Harrison Ford and Paul Newman.
Very good.
Excellent picks.
Whoa, really? You didn't find anything wrong with them, did you?
Big Harrison Ford fan, as
Yeah.
most people in
All
my
right.
life know. The Fugitive is one of my all-time favorite movies, if not the all-time favorite.
And what about
movie.
Cool Hand Luke?
Dr. Richard Kimball, and now for those who watch Shrinking, 85-year-old Harrison Ford, just as handsome as ever.
Isn't he in that new
And
Marvel
funny
movie?
as hell.
He's the Red
And
Hulk.
he's going to be the Red Hulk.
Comes out February
That
16th.
might be the first Marvel movie I ever watched because of
Harrison
Harrison
Ford.
Good picks, Eric.
Star
Those are
Wars.
nice
Actually,
picks, Rick.
great picks.
Nice
Start-
picks.
start.
All right, Glue
Start.
Guy, you are on the clock.
I am?
Yeah, don't make me nervous. Yeah, you are. We're winding. It's a snake draft. We go back
see you,
up.
yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with Mr. Bond from my actors. I'm going to go with Daniel Craig.
Oh, very good.
When you said Mr. Bond, that could have gone a variety
could
of
have
ways.
gone.
That was a very good tease that you had there. And he's also in Layer Cake.
Who could forget?
You seen that? Good flick.
I don't watch movies.
Get into it
You
this
don't
week.
watch movies. All right.
Layer cake.
Dustin Nielsen on the clock. Pick number 39 of the draft.
Huh. Man, this is getting good now.
Dig deep.
I can tell you that there's still a lot of.
There's a lot of handsome men on
It's a
that.
deep draft.
I mean, my
There's a lot of
list
good
is.
stuff
I
out
still have a
there.
bunch of guys on this list. I'm just trying to figure out where I should go
dying
next.
to know the commish picks here.
Okay, now
Handsomest Oiler of all time.
you know what? I know.
first
And
name
to be
in the
clear,
room,
one
right?
of them is already off the board, but not the handsomest.
I'm kind of torn on this one. I'm gonna go to my musician category. I think, even though we just popped it up.
Do it.
And when done up right, I'm not sure I was at a concert once of his, and even I'm at the concert, I'm like, my God, man.
Are you
He's
taken?
been married to a beautiful woman for a long, long time.
Oh no.
Handsome.
That generally happens with rock
Yeah,
stars.
well, I'm going to throw it in my musician category. I don't know
Musician.
how it's going to
He's
go
moving
over.
on musician.
But actually, no, wait.
Do it.
No, I'm going to mix up. I think he's going to stick around for me. I'm going to go into that Oilers category because I wanted Surrey, and then you took who took Draisaitl?
Yeah, but
took
she
Draisaitl.
gave us a hint.
Yeah. Oh no,
Remember?
I think that's Tommy
I gave a
Salo.
hint.
I'm not taking. Is it Tommy Salo? Your
No.
love? Yeah.
Yes.
No, I thought.
No.
But we went around the horn. We guessed a lot of them. Like I guessed Grybo. We had
Eric-
Tom
Eric-
Gazzola knows exactly
Eric-
who it
Eric
is.
Brewer?
Eric Brewer.
Eric Brewer. You did like Eric Brewer. No, I'm not.
But you're not.
I'm gonna go Oscar Clefbaum.
Yes.
Into my Oilers
wow.
category.
That's
Remember the
also an
picture of how
excellent-
jacked
I have
he
him on my
was?
list.
Like,
yeah.
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 Just
Us, Matt, come
a
to the song.
Swedish man. Yeah.
What a
that's-
friendly guy.
Yeah, he is a
He
just,
was
a,
just
a good
lovely.
guy.
Sucked that
yeah.
if he didn't get hurt, the nurse contract wouldn't be there, and then everybody wouldn't be
Yeah.
complaining about Bouchard's next
Maybe
deal.
Lars-
It's all
how
because
it
of the
all
shoulder,
could've changed.
which was a very handsome shoulder, pre and post surgery. I'm
It was,
assuming.
yes.
Yeah. And Tom, we'll get your pick, and then we'll do a recap, and then
Just
we'll
one?
head into the then
Okay.
we'll head into the second half of the draft.
Okay. Well, let's go with my Oiler for the Commish's pick, Eric Brewer.
You didn't have any other Oilers, did you?
Well, there's a few.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's been no
Strutty.
shortage.
Strutty.
Joaquin.
Gager.
Belsey.
Yeah, Gager's gonna come and look at us and be like,
How
What about me?
dare
It's
kinda
you.
telling.
Why didn't you pick
All right,
me?
so that officially takes us to the halfway point.
Oh,
so we're going to do
this is good
a
timing.
recap.
I like this.
Everybody listen closely. Once again, we are in our handsome man draft. 20 picks each, including the commissioner's pick, which, as a recap, is the handsomest Oiler of all time. Here are our teams so far. Tom Gazzola and the athletes. We have Cristiano Ronaldo, Joe Burrow, and Lewis Hamilton. For actors, we have Ryan Reynolds, Michael B. Jordan, Henry Cavill, and Channing Tatum. In Bald Man, we have Jason Statham. In Deceased, we have James Dean. And in the commissioner's pick, handsomest Oiler of all time, there is one right answer, and it's Eric Brewer. Dustin Nielsen, here's your team. In the athletes category so far, we have Henrik Lundqvist, Sheldon Surrey, and Rafa Nadal. Whew. In the actors category, Chris Hemsworth, Ryan Gosling, and John Stamos. In the mustached man, we have
don't know
Sam
about
Elliott,
Stamos.
Silver Fox, McDreamy himself, Patrick Dempsey. In the deceased category, Patrick Swayze. And for the commissioner's pick, handsomest Oiler of all time, another great pick, Oscar Clefbaum.
this is a fun
Blue
draft.
guy, Jason Milne. Yeah, talking about handsome men is
I
fun.
love
You can
talking
barely
about
get through your
dudes.
sentences right now, Quinn. Jeez.
man.
Oh man, somebody turn the heat down. Glue guy, Jason Milne. In your athletes category, we have Tom Brady, David Beckham, and Adam Scott. In actors, George Clooney, John Krasinski, Bradley Cooper, and Daniel Craig. For mustached men, Tom Selleck.
Great
In the
pick.
deceased category, Paul Walker. And for local media, you have Tom Gazzola. And Lieutenant
Great
Eric.
pick.
Yes.
Your athletes so far, Leon Draisaitl, Jimmy Garoppolo, Roger Federer, and Roman Reigns. In the actors category, Brad Pitt, John Hamm, Harrison Ford and Paul Newman.
Getting a little hotter in here now,
In
Grenade.
the bald man category, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Good pick.
And mustached man, we have Pedro Pascal. So
Oh,
that's
wow.
where we are at the halfway
nice.
point.
Somebody says Awanik should be in here spritzing you with a spray bottle. Clip.
I like that.
And feeding me grapes.
Also in the
And a
nasty
big
chat,
fan. Yeah, a big palm branch.
Jay is being accused of recording my pics with his phone.
How would I do that?
Wow.
And trust me, buddy, I don't need to.
It's funny. They're like, somebody's like, Jay is recording. Glue Guy's filming Dusty's pics. And then Amish Man says Dusty has to be careful of espionage.
No,
To be honest with you,
is
I
so important.
respect the move. Oh, Maddie,
Garcon.
The fan and another two
Yeah.
boots, please.
can you please bring Quinn a bottle of spray? She's getting heated
Yeah,
up.
I'm getting
And a
little
large
warm in
palm
here.
leaf
Can you grab me
fan
one more of
here.
these?
Has nothing to do with the temperature of the room.
I'm good, Maddie.
Glue Guy's in the same place.
I'm so hot right now.
Roll your sleeves.
It's
freezing over there?
struggle right now.
Man,
Oh man,
It's the bathroom.
Sauna in there. So then the heat just comes.
It's
Well,
the
there is a
banya.
sauna
It's
down
the
there.
banya.
Doors.
It's the banya.
Open the door.
It's the banya downstairs.
It's got to be the banya.
Penny banya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you should open up all the front doors.
Yeah, open the
Emil?
front door.
Fan. No, I'm just joking. Water would be wonderful
We
though.
don't have water. Actually, no, I
Yeah, we do. We got water.
I have water.
We got lots of
Go
water.
buy some.
What? Where's the
Well, I
water?
got my
man? There was
bottle.
like
You
12
can-
there the other day.
You want a little bit on my ball?
Why are we drinking the water? It's guest water.
Reed drinks like 5
Is
a
the
day.
commissioner a guest?
What?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
he leave the halves laying around?
Bring
here
your
all
own
the time?
water bottle and fill it up in the
I just refill
in the
mine,
kitchen.
and I keep it in the
Gosh,
fridge.
that's
Mine up in the
silly.
bathroom, in the
Bring your own
bathroom.
water bottle. Plastic water
I
bottles
usually
are
take a dip right from the
terrible
bowl.
for the
What?
planet. Plastic is awful.
Oh, but I'm the refillable ones. I have the
Okay.
Nalgene.
Okay,
Hey,
that's a good
quick,
one.
quick
I love
note,
'em.
quick side note. NHL has announced that the salary cap is going to go to 95.5, then 104, and then 113.5.
Wow.
Give Bush anything.
Yeah, whatever he wants.
Whatever he wants.
Anyway, that's
He's
coming up on
calling
the
the
oil
shots.
stream.
Yes, it is.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Maddie.
All right, so Tom, you are back on the clock
Thank you.
in the second half of our draft.
Awesome. I'll go back into the athlete category, and I'll go with this guy, Travis Kelce.
Oh, and you know what? That was just coming up in my Angels WhatsApp chat. Is that Travis Kelce? There is a real cuteness to him until he sings on stage.
Well, I had Kelsey, and I was considering, like, is that a good pick? Like,
He's got the ick.
Taylor Swift finds
No,
him
but he's
handsome,
got the ick with the
but
Chiefs.
Are we like, are guys going to
Too
look at it and go
much
too
Travis
much
Kelce.
Travis
Yeah,
Kelce?
there's
I'm
that's
gonna-
I
been
stayed
rammed
away
down
from
our throat.
Exactly.
I stayed away, but I understand.
I'm going.
I
with
get it.
it.
I get it. I get
Yes.
it.
And I was thinking about that, but I was like, you know what?
yeah, I was worried about it. I would have taken him earlier, but
It's not. Do you love him because he's Mr. Taylor Swift? This
We're
is a
just being
handsome,
handsome.
man. draft.
Exactly.
He
You're
is
right.
he is
By
an
the letter
attractive
of the
guy
law.
and
Yeah.
kind of bigger and
Yeah.
Sure.
protect you.
Plays
That's
hockey
what girls are
too, or-
looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he likes hockey. That's cool. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Travis Kelce.
His brother is one of the funniest men alive.
I have a lot of
love him
respect
so
for him.
much.
Jason
Dustin
Kelce.
Nielsen, you are on the clock, and
All right.
everybody would respect if you took Jason Kelsey.
I've
Do it.
briefly watched his new nighttime show. I will not be drafting him for anything.
Oh boy,
Kelsey should not have a nighttime TV show.
Oh, no.
he's not ready.
It's not. It's
He's
too.
not
It's
ready.
too soon. It's too soon.
That's what they said about
Okay,
me
I'm gonna. You know
co-hosting
what?
a
I
show.
do believe the local member of the
not-
media.
Where's the net?
Local member of the media
Wow.
is an interesting category.
Wow.
There's still some good targets out there.
Well, see, and I only have two, and one of them's legitimate, and one of them kind of just doing funny, maybe to get some votes. So I wanna clarify if I can take this thing in the wording that I want to take it in,
It's
or
just
if
the
I have
name.
to. Okay, but
Nope.
well,
it's just the
let's
name.
just see how it goes. But I didn't announce him as McDreamy. Right? She tried to put him in.
And it's not going in.
Well, I'm going to run it out there anyway, and Commish can decide, right? It's Commish's call, right? So
Remember what your wife told you.
Yeah. Well, no, this is so. I've got a backup here. So if you say no, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
I want to select young Bob Stauffer when he looked like Tom Cruise.
Great.
You can
pick.
absolutely pick young Bob Stauffer.
When you look
That
at Tom
is-
Cruise, it's got to be all the
Can
wording
I
of the
put when he
marquee.
looked like Tom
Hey,
Cruise?
Does he say that?
Oh,
he's
all
the
the
one
time.
that
Yeah,
says
yeah. He
that.
says
yeah.
it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
me saying it.
He's
Young
a mix between.
Bob
Travolta and
Stauffer
Cruise.
No, it was
You can have
George
it.
Clooney and Tom Cruise.
When
Clooney?
he looked
Yeah.
That's a first
like
pick. You are looking at my
Cruise.
picks.
No, I'm not.
You son of a gun.
All right,
You know what,
young Bob
Bob?
Stauffer when he looks
I
like
needed,
Tom
I needed
Cruise
to make up some brownie points
is
with the
in
crew
fact
down there.
in the
Yeah.
local media.
This
This
will
will
do
do
it.
it. This will
This
smooth
will
it all
do it.
over. Yeah, even
Yeah.
This
Steven
will
now.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Too
going to
funny.
be an interesting one for the
Jesus.
ladies to see. All right, Glue Guy, you are on the clock.
Well, Reed said there was only one and only one in this category.
Whoa.
He said, this is it. This is the only one. I'm going to go to my balds. Sir Patrick Stewart.
That's exactly
That's
what
a
Reed
great
would
one.
say.
May the force be with you.
God, I love Reed.
That's-
I love
Yeah,
Reed.
Yeah.
He is. I mean, he's
nice.
an older, handsome.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, your silver
Do him.
fox.
I don't know who that
just
is.
no
I don't know
silver.
who either of them are.
Just there's nothing
right?
left up there.
Yeah, there's just nothing there.
Sure.
All right, Lieutenant
he's a
Eric,
skinny guy.
you are on the clock.
Sorry, Tom's asked me who he should select next.
should take.
I'm just giving him my. I love sitting next to him. I love you.
The love is mutual.
you.
I love you. Okay. Local media, Jason Strudwick. Actor Idris Elba.
Alba's a good.
good.
Alba's a good one, buddy.
Idris Elba was on my list. Damn it.
Very good. Very
Everybody
good.
loves Struddy.
Yeah, in The Wire. Oh boy.
Strudwick. I know
Idris
he killed
Elba.
it. Oh, okay. Idris Elba. He does a lot of those
Stringer Bell? Oh,
British
man.
crime shows. Hey, Quinn, you ever watch those? He does a lot of offshoot crime.
Yeah, and he also had another show where he tried all these like daredevil things.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he did car racing and like trick skydiving.
He's got a
and
handsome
stuff.
voice. Yeah, and he's got
There's a
look,
lot to like about Idris Elba.
I
A lot to
agree.
like about Idris Elba.
I know. Yeah.
Whew, okay. Glue Guy, you are on the clock.
I'm going to knock off my Silver Fox category and go with Pierce Brosnan.
Oh,
Go on,
very
buddy.
good.
You got 2 bonds now.
I do.
Wow. Okay.
The moms are going to love that one.
All 5 of them voting.
Yep. All right, Dustin Nielsen, you are on the clock.
All right. I think it's time we work in some uggos.
Yeah!
Hey, I think we finally
Let's get some
I
uggos
love
on
it.
here.
I think he's clearly identified as the ugliest player in the history of the National Hockey League.
You gotta go here. You gotta go
There's
here.
no way you can go with anybody but Mike
This
Ricci
might get you.
Ricci.
in this
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
category. Mike
Damn it anyways.
Ricci
Damn it
is
anyways.
going into my ugly man category.
Great pick, Dusty.
He is, without a doubt, the ugliest
Oh, yeah.
man to have ever played in the
I don't
National
know.
Hockey League.
I've
Might
got
be another
I've got
one.
a
John
pretty good
Horkoff
one.
isn't far
Might
behind.
be another
but
one.
Mike
Might
Ricci-
be another one.
Oh,
This
good
isn't just
heavens.
athletes, though.
No, it could be anything. But
Yeah, it's true.
I look for the Mike Ricci vote. I think there's some
wow.
Ricci votes for ugliness. Yeah.
People were talking.
Gonna
That's
be
a
hard
good
to
one. That's a
persuade me
very
away from
good
that
one.
one now. All right, Tom Gazzola, you're on the clock for a couple here.
Getting hotter in here now, hey?
Oh,
with the
it's-
microphone.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't stop thinking about Mike
Oh,
Ricci.
God.
Oh, boy.
That hair,
To peel off.
He is just a beauty.
that nose.
The nose, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, boy. I'm getting a kick out of this. Let's go into the actors
What's he
category.
laughing at?
I don't know.
I'll go with. All right.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yes, Free State of Jones.
Yeah, he's good.
It's a great
I
film.
love you just
It's a great film.
dropping random movies on guys.
And then I'll go into the national media category. I'll go with Jesse Palmer.
That's a real good one.
It's a good pick.
Sneaky good.
Should have taken him myself.
All right, Dustin, that means you're up.
Oh, all right. Jeez Louise. Where do we go now?
Commish is not exactly impartial here. That comes in the nasty chat.
Oh, not at all.
Well,
Not at all.
we knew that was going to happen.
Abutsky
and,
says Quinn should switch from a sweater to an I Love Dusty shirt.
Oh my! I mean, first of all, if we had a text of the day, that would be it. That is funny. But
The
I mean,
truth hurts.
how are we're supposed to expect her to be a robot over here?
Yeah, like, do you want a commissioner with personality or a robot commissioner?
You're not a
we
lawyer.
already had one of
You're
those.
not a lawyer, are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got rid of them.
All right. I'm going to go back around to my musician category. This is the one I was talking about a little bit earlier. I think when it's done right, he's awesome. Tim McGraw. I'm taking Tim McGraw in my musicians
too
category.
skinny.
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
He's gross skinny now.
Gross, skinny.
Have you seen
I
him?
would have taken George Strait.
Sure.
George
Much
Strait
more
was
of
on
a
my
man.
list too. My mom would have wanted me to take George Strait.
Tim McGraw.
Okay, with that glue guy, you are on the clock.
I'm going to go non-local media. No. Yes. I'm going to go non-local media.
So national media.
National media. Simper. Craig Simpson.
That's a real good one, too.
I don't have a lot in that category. I thought Simpson would last a little bit longer.
Wow.
You guys already have all your You guys all
He
have
has
national
not
member
changed in a long
No,
time.
Lieutenant Eric does not, and you
Nope.
do not. Yes.
Okay.
So
All right.
there's a couple picks left there. Lieutenant Eric, with that, you are on the clock for a couple here.
Okay, I'd like to fill up my athletes. Number 5, Bryce Harper.
Oh, Harper is a good handsome man.
I saw him hit a home run in Seattle.
Did you?
Did that up his handsomeness?
No.
Okay.
Just
fair. Completely fair.
I would also like to select my deceased from the band called The Doors, Jim Morrison.
Very good.
Nice word.
Got some cachet.
All right, Glue Guy, pick number 54 of the draft. We're getting down to the last couple pages here. I can't believe it.
Often the handsomeness of a man can be defined as by the woman that's on his arm.
Whoa, I like this.
So in my athlete category, I'm going to go to the well here. And this man was striking. He still is striking. He was always striking. The hockey player, married to Carrie Underwood, Mike Fisher.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Fisher. He's done well for
He's
himself.
friends with Cass.
Cool story, Tommy.
Thanks.
Hey, at least I've stayed away from the
Yeah,
cool
stay away from
stories
the cool
today.
stories.
No
You know
free
what?
state of
So,
Jones.
I might dive in, though, on some cool stories here, though. All right, Dustin Nielsen on the clock.
Okay.
So just as a reminder, you have 2 left in the athletes, 2
Yeah.
in actors, a bald man, a cartoon character, and national media left.
Okay. Oh man, this is getting tough now. Okay, you know what? I think he's a handsome. I think he's a handsome man. I'm gonna throw my actors category. I'm gonna take Denzel Washington.
Good one.
I'm gonna take
I had him on
Denzel.
my, yeah,
He's a good one.
He is handsome.
He is a handsome man. Like
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt.
Yep. Forrest Whitaker has yet to been selected. Pubs Cheaterson.
Tom Gazzola, you are on the clock here. Do you need a reminder of what you have left?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just debating.
Roland Milligan extended
Okay.
by the Riders.
I'll go in mustached man category.
You already did.
No, I didn't.
Oh no, you
No,
said is
she-
Henry
yeah.
Cavill an actor or whatever? I thought you were going there because he had a mustache too. That's why I got confused. I thought you took
These
Cavill
are
as a
things
mustache.
I did not say
Calm
in the
down,
last
Tom.
hour and 20 minutes.
Jeez.
Don't.
You've been drinking, boy?
Have all of you been drinking?
No.
I have. Well, no, but we're in the spirit of the thing. I mean, well, we had a beer of the week, or the cheer of the week.
Yeah, I mean, spirits. They
Roll
hit.
back the tape.
They hit.
That
gonna
salted
lie.
caramel one was fun.
Oh,
It was
man,
good.
I
It
could
was-
drink
that
that.
was
every
good. We all had a few of
single
those.
day.
Yeah, down the street, we're gonna go for a tour.
Yeah, I might have to pop
Down
by
the
there on the
gullet.
way back to work.
Okay,
here.
I'm
In the
gonna
chops.
Bring some for the office, Tom. Yeah, you're still
mustached
on the clock. Pick
man.
number-
I'm gonna
yeah.
go with Jada's suggestion of Miles Teller.
Not bad.
I met him. He's a very nice guy.
Topless, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
And I was wearing short shorts.
He was topless. You was topless when you met him.
No, I'm just feeding into Eric's story.
But, you
yeah,
know, it's-
he wishes.
He's
These
a really
things-
he's a
He
cool
had a
guy.
mustache in
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Sons of Anarchy.
Really nice guy. Really nice guy. Okay. Let's go into Silver Fox, Jeff Goldblum.
That's an interesting pick.
Very
Yeah.
good.
That is for a lot of.
Sneaky? Is it sneaky?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
And I like his personality.
Yes.
If personality factors in.
Quite right.
I'm
think
going to
it
say
does.
that
It
there
must.
are a lot of women out there who are going to agree with you, and especially like he's actually
He's gotten better
more
since Jurassic
handsome.
Park 1. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
certainly,
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Oh no!
Oh no. Is it because I brought up Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah, it's getting hot in here.
Oh, Quinn, you're the best.
Oh boy! Justin Nielsen, you're
Oh,
on
am
the
I
clock.
up?
If
Oh,
I
geez.
drop my pen again,
I didn't even
we're in
know.
big trouble.
Oh no.
It's getting thin now.
Panita says yes, Goldblum.
Thank you, Panita.
Oh yeah.
You know, I think I'm gonna get into the. Oh no, I'm gonna save that one. Don't need that. You know, I'm gonna go. This guy got some good buzz for a while, and I would agree. He's a very handsome man, an NHL hockey player. Tyler Sagan.
Yeah.
Tyler
Seguin.
Not that bad
He popped
boy,
up on a
yeah.
few lists I saw last night. Like,
Absolutely.
he is well put together.
He's a good looking dude.
All right, Glue Guy.
I'm gonna fill out my. Well, hang on. You know what? He's not gonna get taken, so I'm gonna leave him for my athlete category.
Who are you talking about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You almost had it.
I'm gonna go into my commish pick of the handsomest Oiler of all time, and I'm gonna go a person that's very near and dear to the EST airwaves, and Luke Gazdic.
Damn it. I was going to take him in my national.
I know you
were. Because you looked at my list. No, I had him on my list too.
This has been I'm accusing. I'm officially
Don't do
accusing
that.
Jay.
Don't-
I had him on my
Just
national
stealing my
media
list.
You just have the same taste in men. That's all.
I don't know who to take now in this national
All
media
right, Eric,
category.
you are up for 2 here.
Okay, I'd like to Silver Fox Liam Neeson. And
Yeah.
musician Elvis Presley.
Ah.
Okay.
Just an okay. Love it.
Oh, gee. You're giving it the quick. You and this Justice
Elvis Presley, the
you
king
and
of
this-
rock and roll. Okay.
Well, I mean, he
I
kind
know.
of became a bit of a mess later on. Like,
Women would pass out.
No, yeah, he's certainly, yeah.
He
could
was
go in
handsome.
the deceased or in the musician. There's,
I'm not
there's
coming
absolutely
at you
no
here.
denying
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I just-
no, absolutely no denying it.
Pretty big.
Glue Guy, you're back on the clock here.
Man, I don't know. God.
so many picks.
My athlete's safe. So I've got a cartoon and ugly left.
I think we got a lot left still.
Yeah, we got a few.
I'm gonna. Oh, I have my musician. I'm gonna take that right now. I'm gonna go with from Maroon 5, Adam Levine.
Adam Levine. Nice
He's
pick.
up there.
Oh yeah.
What are you giggling at over there?
She's just
It's getting hot. It's getting hot over there. I think. Yeah.
Oh, it's getting real hot over there.
No, not my type. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All right, Dustin Nielsen.
Oh, geez, back to me already. All right. Did you say we're allowed to take deceased people in the regular actors
yeah,
category?
I think so.
They
that's,
acted.
That's totally okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe they're acting and faking their death.
All right. Well, then
Absolutely.
I think this guy was probably the most handsome man through the 70s at least. Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I take Burt Reynolds and
Oh,
throw him
yeah.
in there? Like, even though he's deceased, that's okay.
Yeah. He made him wet.
What was that
Okay.
movie?
Who's
that-
up next?
Sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I was in the chat laughing at a prison for life Adam Levine.
What's that mean?
Not a good pick. Dustin, where was that? Sorry.
I'm putting it just into my actors category. I'm rounding it out with
Yep.
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds, thank you. All right, Tom Gazzola.
Okay. We got to round out my athlete category. I'm deciding between potential Super Bowl champions here. I will go with
Could always go Mahomes, Kelsey.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
He's very good looking.
All right. And
Um.
so you still have cartoon character,
Yeah.
local media,
Yeah.
and musician.
Local media. I'll go Tony Barr.
Tony Brar. Getting
yeah.
the Brar
He's a
love there.
dapper, dapper fellow.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where you guys go in the uglies. There's some pretty
As
good
am I,
uglies on
yeah.
the list here.
You thought Ricci was the one.
I mean, it's tough to.
Oh, you just wait.
Oh yeah, no, there are some good ones still left on the board. There's no
It's
doubt about
real
that.
thick,
Dustin,
yeah.
with that, you are on the clock.
Oh, I'm on the clock again.
Yeah.
This draft is
Crazy.
taking forever for a draft that's moving pretty quick. You know,
It's true. Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm going to go into my cartoon character. And I am going to go. There's a couple of places I wanted to go here.
This is a weird one.
It is a weird one. But I'm going to go with Aladdin.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
going to take Aladdin. I mean, very handsome young man.
Young boy. Yeah.
Won a princess over, even though he was stealing
Handsome boy.
things.
I
Like,
mean, he can.
he's,
Yeah,
he's a
flying
handsome
carpet.
boy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a handsome
handsome
little
boy.
boy.
Ripped
He has
too.
a
hey?
monkey
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
absolutely.
I'm gonna
no
go
doubt.
Aladdin.
I'm gonna my cartoon is just gonna be weird, but it is what it is.
Well, they're all going to be, I think, a little.
It is
Are you
what
going
it
to
is.
go with it right now?
You want me
yours
Because
to?
you are on the clock.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to fill out my actor category before I do that because I think, yeah, I'm going to go with Cole Hauser
Rip.
as a handsome actor.
Cole Hauser.
Who did you say?
Well, Cole Hauser is Rip from
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. He's Rip from Yellowstone.
Oh, yes.
Is that H-A-U-S-E-R?
Hauser.
Okay, not
Good spelling,
H-A-W.
Commish.
You know what? I'd rather ask the question than be wrong and post it wrong.
No,
Okay.
I said
Oh,
it was a compliment.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A
Jeez.
little sensitive.
A little defensive right now.
I've been on your side this whole draft.
I'm on nobody's side, to be very clear. Lieutenant Eric, you are on the clock.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You might remember me from
Yes.
such drafts as the EST Draft of Handsome Men. Troy McClure for
one.
my cartoon character.
That's a good one.
Phil Hartman. I mean, come on, guys. Phil Hartman's handsome in his own. And now he's voicing a handsome cartoon character. It's almost be a double pick for me. I'd also
And
like
an
to...
absolute Canadian gem. Yeah.
The Canadian content, I get the ratio.
Yeah.
Ugly
Cancon,
Man,
yeah.
Al Iafredi.
Good one.
Come on now. I mean, that guy...
Ally Freddy's a good one.
Hell of a haircut.
This ugly man one is
One
throwing me
extra
for a
T in
loop.
there.
There's lots of ugly
Yeah,
people
there
out
is.
there. In the heart, too. Like, not just physical look.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
to
True.
my ugly Gerard Depardieu.
What?
Was
You don't
know who
spell it?
Gerard-
English, please?
You don't know who Gerard Depardieu is?
De-
I should.
Google him.
Hey? Yeah, okay. Gerard
How do you spell that?
Depardieu.
Depardieu. I believe.
Here he is. Gerard Depardieu Films. Should I click on that?
Okay.
Just click images.
He's a...
He's a special looking man.
Somebody wanted me to take Meatloaf, and this seems like it's on the same type of the same type of scale here. Yeah, he's yeah.
Dustin, on
He's
the clock.
sweaty. Hey?
Oh, boy.
Sweaty.
He's a sweaty man.
He was
All
in a
right.
movie. I forget what movie
Yeah.
it was.
What is it here?
You'd recognize him.
No, yeah. What? My French Life.
Maybe. Yeah.
I'll go John Cena.
Man in the Iron Mask.
As-
What is it? You can't see
Athletes.
me.
Yeah, you can't
yeah,
see me.
Yeah. I find him very funny in like the movies he's in.
Yeah,
good. He's good.
there's something endearing
Got a
about
great
him. for
jawline.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then he's,
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, dude, yeah.
Tommy Gazzola on the
when you
clock for
took
a
that guy,
couple
did
here.
somebody
Okay,
go, oh,
let's
no.
go. Ugly man character category. Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, he looks like a
He
mule.
had a song called
That's
Beautiful
a
People.
Yeah,
You
which he is. That's so
spooky,
ironic.
spooky.
Yeah.
How ironic is true.
Yeah. And
Man, we're getting right down to the nitty gritty now.
Yeah.
And then cartoon character. I'll go with Jada's recommendation of Tarzan. Right.
muscly, long-haired man.
I would
yeah,
not have
You know what? I
absolutely.
looked at some pictures of Tarzan's cartoon character last night. Pretty
bad.
good looking.
Yeah.
Pretty, really good looking.
Good call, Jada.
Do you still have
Alright.
that one athlete kicking around?
I do.
I'm intrigued by it.
Dustin, you are on the clock. You have a couple left here. Bald man and national
Okay,
media.
national media. This comes from Google search. He actually came up #1 in the United States last night, which surprised me a little bit. But Kirk Herbstreit.
I had
Really?
Herbie on my list.
Did you?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
His stuff with the dog too adds to the handsomeness.
Oh,
He's got
man.
that dog going
He adds
on.
to the lore.
dog. He's been through some
Yeah.
tough times.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? He's pretty handsome.
No, he yeah.
I don't know if I had time for him crying on the national broadcast when Ohio State won.
Does that lessen
But
the points?
still,
Yeah.
I mean, he's an emotional guy.
yeah. It's,
All right. Glue guy, your second last pick.
Well, I guess I better go with my cartoon character. I mean, from Snow White, Prince Charming. I mean,
Classic.
I mean, it just
That
doesn't get
did-
any
you don't
better
even
than
need to know which
Prince
one.
Charming, right?
Classic.
Okay, Lieutenant Eric, your last two picks of the draft here.
okay, for the okay, the commish pick. What is the wording again for the commish pick?
Handsomest Oiler of all time.
Of all time.
We can go back as far as we want.
We can we? Yeah. We
There's
sure
been
can.
there's been a lot of handsome men that have come through this town.
And maybe not more of the marquee name, right? I mean, there could be some that have
absolutely.
only lasted.
Dean McCammond was on my girl crush list when I was in my teens.
Okay,
Shocking.
keep saying
Quite a
some more.
heartthrob.
Yeah. What other ones?
Are you making
Some
a
of
pick
the-
for him right now?
Yeah, stop
What's
it.
going on
Yeah,
here?
that's,
You go
I'm
from
not
justice
gonna-
or
But I also
LTE
I
to
have the Commish pick left and the national media, correct?
You're going to upset some people. Nobody in the mustache man category. Stuart Skinner, y'all.
I figured
Bit of a
Stewie
miss
Skins would
there.
be on
Bit of
there.
a miss.
Well, and I
As there
didn't
are
know it was.
women who
So I can
find
still
him.
take him.
You want to talk
In the
about a
Oilers
great
category.
personality?
I didn't know it was international media,
Better
by the
take.
way. I thought it was just national media.
I'd like to select in my commissioner's pick Stuart Skinner.
Good choice.
And
What?
This is a farce.
in the
What is going on here, Quinn?
This is terrible.
Nah, none of you guys picked Stewart, and then this. Whoa. My
in the
God.
national media.
I will take the fall for that. That was
Well,
my
what-
mistake because
yeah.
I
She
thought
took the
Mustache
bait.
Man was gone.
Hey, I was just
and-
asking questions.
Tipping the
No,
scales.
I-
couldn't keep her mouth.
I
You've been
blew
all
this.
over her the
Who's
entire
drinking
draft.
I blew
now?
this.
Who's drinking
I blew
now?
this.
Still just
But you know what? There's going to be a lot of women that are happy to see that name on that list. So,
So Stuart Skinner in the Commish pick, Louis DeBrusque.
The Lou Dog.
Sneaky handsome.
He's got a chiseled face.
Very
You work with him
chiseled.
on the Bow Zone. I mean,
Yeah,
that
he's
guy's looking good. Hey,
on the
he's,
Bow
he's a
Zone.
good looking
He's good.
guy.
He's a great guy. Took down a moose this year or last year. Harvested a moose.
wow, I got
Harvested,
trapped
yeah.
by Lieutenant Eric in this one.
Well,
You're welcome, everybody.
Hey.
Glue Guy, you are on the clock. Make the Glue Crew proud here.
Well, I'm between two athletes.
Can you tell us the other one that you don't take? Because this
got
is your last
three.
pick, so tell us your options. I mean, I don't need an athlete.
Does anybody need an athlete?
No, I think we're good. So who you did?
Okay, well, I'm between Rick Fox,
Oh, Rick Fox was pretty good looking.
Henrik Stenson,
Henrik Stenson's also good looking.
or Reggie Bush,
I looked at the same list last night that had those three guys on there.
or Christian McCaffrey.
CMC.
He's pretty good looking. I think Rick Fox is just too. Although he's super handsome, I think he's just a little old. Right on.
Silver Fox. Hey.
Christian McCaffrey, lock it in.
McCaffrey, okay.
yeah.
All right. With your final pick, Dustin Nielsen, we need a bald man.
I'm torn on two here, actually.
Dude, there's one
Reno
massive
Gazzola.
one.
Like a very famous person?
Like it could win you the draft.
Like very famous person?
I don't know that it's very famous.
Bald local media.
Actor.
You want it?
Well, I've got two names. You want to whisper them to me? We're getting commissioner picks sent
is
over to this
collusion.
guy.
This is collusion. Commish collusion. I got to call
I
you.
don't think that this is collusion.
Big Uke says
They
read
share
for
their own
Commish.
picks.
Read for
See on my
I'm
list
with
here?
you. Here. Solidarity.
Wow, Tom.
Well, if it's happening, it's happening. You might as well just dive head first.
You think there's enough name recognition with that guy?
That's the question.
Here's the two guys I'm looking at.
This is collusion.
Tick, 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 tick.
Ooh, both
Wow,
big
Commish.
time.
You know this guy? Is he
Yeah.
popular?
Letting this happen.
Because he's as handsome as they come.
Yeah.
He is, but I don't
Does
know
he
if
just
the
wanna
name.
talk about
he is.
she's
All right,
He's
TikTok
bouncing the
boys,
scales
10
'cause she gave me
seconds.
an answer.
The other guy is.
Nine,
I asked, and she gave me an
Eight,
answer. How can you
still
debate
think
that?
it's
Should I
seven,
go with the recognized one?
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5, 4,
But
3,
Collusion.
2,
Vin Diesel.
1.
I can't believe he lasted that long.
I was also considering, I got to
was
give an
a bald
honorable
guy.
mention
He
to
was
my man
XXX.
from Criminal Minds, Shamar Moore.
Oh, Shamar
I think
Moore,
he is
yeah.
way hotter,
Yeah.
but I was looking
It's
for
just
some
the
name
name
recognition
recognition
here.
is-
So
if
I
it's there
think
or
you
not.
would have had the name recognition,
Do you think?
especially among the women.
Recognition.
Shamar
but,
Moore is
uh,
so attractive.
All right.
Honorable
let's,
mentions,
let's,
everybody.
let's wrap
Well,
this
he
thing
is.
up
The way you said it was.
But he is. He's I think he's one of the sexiest dudes.
with a musician here.
Yeah.
Tom Gazzola, who is your musician?
I also want to give a shout out to Cobra David Parker for local media. I
Yeah,
was talking.
he is the most handsome.
We
of
were
all.
talking
He
about him
is.
all week.
There's just no name recognition.
I took a
there,
picture of him yesterday because
Like, look at that
He
guy.
is such
Are you
a good
kidding
man.
me? You know,
May
can I also give a shout
Yeah.
out to the local member, the guy that I was going to take instead of young Stoff, who looks like, well, he looked like Tom Cruise, was Kent Morrison.
Yeah, just the all-time nice guy,
CTV
too.
Morning
We're
Live.
thinking
Nice
sports
guy.
media. Local media could be
I
anything.
guess.
Kent Morrison, yeah.
Kent Morrison,
Dude.
right?
Kent's going to be upset.
I know.
I'm
shout out
currently
to
in an
Kent.
Apple Watch fitness battle
my
with him.
Remember
He's
when
working
I
hard to be
said
the handsomest.
if you wouldn't have allowed me to take Stoff as a young Tom Cruise, I was
It
going
was-
to take Kent
it was
Morrison.
Kent
That was my
Morrison.
He
backup.
would
pick.
make a
well.
great choice.
Hashtag fire the commish.
Oh,
Hashtag read for commish.
oh boy.
Oh,
We've got a.
Commish is taking some heat today as Maddie pops his head in.
conveniently.
Almost.
We're getting there. We
We're
have
gonna
one
do a
pick
quick
left,
recap
and then
here.
we'll
Yeah,
do a recap. Yep.
Okay, so anybody else before I finish this up? We're good?
Nope, final pick.
All right. This man says Lenny Kravitz.
Yes.
Grey Cup halftime performer.
That's right.
Okay, we did it, boys.
Justin picked Aladdin. I love Reed.
Okay, so here we go. We have our full teams.
All right.
As a reminder, we will be expanding voting into Instagram.
All right.
So all polls, both polls will be up for 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay, so quick turnaround here. but
From
we're gonna
11
find our
o'clock type
winner
of thing. 11 onward.
Once
or-
they
yeah,
once they're
whenever they-
posted,
yeah.
24 hours from when
Like
they
tomorrow
are
morning.
posted.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Tom Gazzola, his team, athletes:
Yeah,
Cristiano
I think,
Ronaldo,
like,
Joe
those two are
Burrow,
gonna be good
Lewis
too.
Hamilton,
Like-
Travis
like
Kelce,
hockey guys,
and
or
rounding it out, quarterback Jalen Hurts. The actors: Ryan Reynolds, Michael B. Jordan, Henry Cavill, Channing Tatum, and Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
All right.
All right, all right.
Yeah, don't
Pre-stated
say that.
Jones.
That's too much.
Yes.
Watch
think
the
so, yeah.
leather. Yeah. All right. Bald man Jason Statham, mustached man Miles Teller, Silver Fox Jeff Goldblum, cartoon character Tarzan, deceased James Dean, local media Tony Brar, national media Jesse Palmer, ugly man Marilyn Manson, Commish's pick, which is the handsomest Oiler of all time, Eric Brewer, and musician Lenny Kravitz.
It's a good list.
Dustin Nielsen. Ready? Here's your team.
Okay.
The athletes: Henrik Lundqvist, Sheldon Surrey, Rafa Nadal, Tyler Sagan, and John Cena. Cena? I always
Cena.
forget Cena. Yeah. Actors: Chris Hemsworth, Ryan Gosling, John
hot.
Stamos, Denzel Washington, and Burt Reynolds. For bald man, Vin Diesel. Mustached man, Sam Elliott. Silver Fox, McDreamy, Patrick Dempsey. Cartoon character, Reed's top pick, apparently, Aladdin.
Or at least you mentioned it.
Weird.
Yeah, you just
Number
mentioned it
one.
in the hallway.
Great Aladdin
Deceased.
pick.
Patrick Swayze, local media, young Bob Stauffer, when he looked like Tom Cruise.
Exactly.
National media, Kirk Herbstreit, ugly man, Mike Ricci. Commissioner's pick, handsomest Oiler of all time, Oscar Clefbaum. And for musician,
list.
Tim McGraw. Glue guy. Your athletes: Tom Brady, David Beckham, Adam Scott, Mike Fisher, and Christian McCaffrey. In the actors category, we have George Clooney, John Krasinski, Bradley Cooper, Daniel Craig, and Cole Hauser. Bald man, Sir Patrick Stewart.
A Reed pick.
A Reed pick
Great
himself,
pick.
yeah. Mustached man, Tom Selleck.
We don't
Silver
take it in the
Fox.
first round.
Gonna get the moms with Pierce Brosnan. Cartoon character, Prince Charming. Deceased, Paul Walker.
Good list.
It is a
Local
good one.
media, Tom
gonna be tough.
Gazzola. National
pick.
media, Craig Simpson. Ugly man, Gerard Depardieu. Commissioner's pick, handsomest Oiler of all time,
is
Luke
ugly.
Gazdick. And musician is Adam Levine. All right, Lieutenant Eric.
Yes.
Here we are.
'Kay.
Leon Draisaitl, Jimmy Garoppolo, Roger Federer, Roman Reigns, and Bryce Harper are your athletes.
That's a good mix. They have sports.
Yeah,
I'd say.
lots of
Even
different
pro wrestling.
representation in there.
Sorry, yeah.
Yep. Actors, we have Brad Pitt, John Hamm, Harrison Ford, Paul Newman, and Idris Elba.
I know where you're
Stringer
voting,
Bell
Quinn.
himself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bald man, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Mustached man, Pedro Pascal. Silver Fox, Liam Neeson. Cartoon character, Troy McClure.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure. Yeah, McClure. Yeah.
Well, I don't know why I couldn't spit that out there. Deceased, Jim Morrison. Local media, Jason Strudwick himself. National media, we have Louis DeBrusque.
That's gonna put you
Ugly
back.
man, Al Iafredi. Commissioner's pick, Stuart Skinner. And musician, we have Elvis Presley.
You know what's funny is that the commissioner's pick was actually a pick made by the commissioner.
Okay, we're
Lieutenant
not
Eric.
going
That's
to
right.
I'm just saying,
bring
I mean,
this
it
up.
was. I mean,
She
Listen,
was railroad me earlier, and I got it out of
I
her.
was not
I got it out of her.
railroading
It's even.
anybody.
It's all even. The scales are
Listen,
balanced.
you making a
Let's
pick for
remember,
Eric in a category
we are
he didn't have
all
somebody.
human.
She's
We
very
make
interesting.
mistakes.
Took the bait.
Hey,
I was
hashtag
thinking
justice for all of us except him.
Mustache.
Yes.
I screwed up. I
Nobody
am the
likes
first
tennis
to admit
players.
that I screwed up. This is not what is going to sway the draft, though. Stuart
Nor should
Skinner
it.
is not going
Nor
to
should it.
sway the
It's
draft.
at the bottom
Let's
of the
be very
marquee.
clear.
Bottom
the
of the
man
marquee.
has not made a save in a shootout this season. All right?
Oh,
jeez.
low blow.
Wow.
2 hole
Unbelievable.
shooters, okay?
Wow, unbelievable.
All right, so
All right.
that wraps things up. I guess we'll get our host,
Maddie.
Matthew Owanek, back in here and
Maddie, you can go through
wrap this
chats
baby
with
up.
Everybody. Lots to discuss.
Well, what do we got? You guys want to go through some honorable mentions?
The free agent list is always the best,
there is
eh?
one that I
It
would
is
like,
the best.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
I do really like Gerard
Did we
Butler.
take Keanu Reeves?
No, he's on
I
my
thought
list.
you would
I
have
love
taken him for
Keanu.
sure.
I should have gone Keanu maybe
Christian
ahead
Bale
of Burt
was
Reynolds.
another one, eh?
Christian Bale.
Oh my gosh,
What about
it's so
Orlando
hot
Bloom?
here.
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando.
He's
There
a
was,
handsome
there was
man.
a lot of actors that
Rock
were,
Hudson,
well,
Steve McQueen.
Well, Tom
certainly,
Cruise
I
doesn't
mean,
get
a lot of
Tom
athletes
well, yeah,
as
kind
well.
of.
And I thought somebody would take in the best hot. Patrick Sharp was voted top of his class.
Patrick Sharp was
Sharp
a
was
very,
chiseled,
very
you know, a
good
chiseled
looking
look.
hockey
Johnny
player.
Depp, Jared
Alex
Leto, Rob
Petrangelo is
Lowe.
very attractive.
Does Tom Cruise give the ick?
I got
Tom Cruise absolutely
Chris
gets
Pine,
the
I'll
ick.
say
Chris
this:
Evans,
he was
Jake
Trent
Gyllenhaal.
Reznor, 9 Inch Nails. Front
I don't
man.
know. Yeah,
Tom
I don't know
Hardy,
if
he
I've
is-
seen him
What
much.
What about
yeah.
this is a slam dunk, but name
Charles
recognition
Leclerc?
would have killed
I had
me.
him. I had him.
Gabriel Mocht from Suits.
Yeah.
Yes, not the name recognition.
Not
though.
enough
that's
name.
the
He
You know
was
who else
so
I would have
handsome.
liked? What's the name of Michael Schofield from Prison Break? Something Wentworth, or whatever his name is.
JD Wentworth?
Miller.
Wentworth Miller.
Wentworth Miller, right?
Yeah.
That is
He's
a
a
good call. And he's a
handsome dude,
bald,
too.
and a bald man,
He's
isn't
still
it?
in prison, Tom.
He didn't break.
He didn't get out in season 5.
What about
And
Mustache Man
he's a
Freddie
bald man,
Mercury?
isn't he? Dustin?
Was that?
He's a bald
Or
man.
he is a
too.
bald
Yeah,
man.
he
Or
would have done
Steve
bald
Worth
man
Miller.
for that one as well.
And not even in
This
the
is
These are
highly,
nicer up front,
highly
up close.
Thank you. I had Steve Buscemi
easy to
ugly.
choose.
So I got
Steve
Yeah,
Buscemi.
So my other
ugly
uglies
man,
were
yeah, would've
Mick
worked.
Jagger, Joakim Noah, and George Mirazan.
Joakim Noah,
Gross.
yeah.
George
Greg
Mirazan.
Oden.
I'm
Your boy
surprised.
Greg Oden.
I'm
Greg Oden.
surprised, and I get it. Everybody had their reasons, but Slav didn't go. Slav Kornick and Josh Clausen.
I thought we were talking about ugly men, and you said Slav. I almost slapped you upside the face. Slav Kornick is handsome.
Yes.
He's very.
But
also
Kent Morrison,
very
I can't
handsome.
believe.
I don't-
think we were all thinking sports.
We didn't take Kent Morrison.
That was the problem.
Well, Jesse Byer too, former weatherman.
Oh,
for,
Jesse.
we're gonna
great
pass
guy.
on
Jesse
Great guy.
But, all right.
All right, let's get our host in here.
Sorry.
We will pile on out of here.
Do we all have to get out?
I bet you do.
I'm going to sit by myself.
Thank you.
Hey,
That
Dusty,
was
pull in
my
a
job.
chair.
Sit
Thank
by
you.
myself.
Yeah.
Pull in a chair.
Are we staying here?
No, he's got to set for lock shop.
Okay.
I got to go send him for.
Do you want me to stay
There's
here?
not even a house.
I guess.
That'd be great if people
You were
would be
great.
sitting
I'll
here.
stay.
See you,
Where's
Gerard.
We got to go set.
Hey, you know
for
what
lock
you're
shop.
doing?
How's everyone doing? Welcome
Mr. Deporte.
Hey, Mr. Depardieu.
Welcome to the EST
Bonjour.
Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Keep that door
Please
open.
keep
just
it
like-
open.
Oh, yeah, do
Thank
that.
you.
There you go,
Yeah,
Zach's,
there you go, Zach.
waving it in. Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage experts, more than 2 decades
nice.
helping Canadians through life's transitions.
that feels good.
Ending today, 75% off 5x5 units for 12 weeks. Check them out, sentinel.ca.
it's not bad. It's my
we
back
had
on
Dustin
these chairs.
Nielsen. He has now left the room because he's got lock shop in about 15 minutes. Matawanek sliding in. We've got Glue Guy, Jay Milne, Lieutenant Eric, Tom Gazzola, and the Commissioner Quinn Phillips with you here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports, live on TuneIn, iHeartRadio, EdmontonSportsTalk.com, on YouTube. And thank you to everyone for listening on podcasts. Okay. How are you guys feeling? Quinn, how are you feeling? Based on what I gather, a lot
There's some
coming at
upset.
you.
Yeah,
A lot coming at you.
coming at me. Hard one to stay focused in. There's no doubt about that because there's a lot of conversation around it. And as I mentioned, I will be the first to admit that I got duped by Eric.
What had happened? What happened?
But again, it is not going to affect the voting in the
shouldn't.
draft.
It shouldn't.
It is not It is not.
Would you like to know?
Yes, I would like, because
Okay.
I'm not, I can't listen to the whole thing. I'm
I
doing
understand.
other things,
I know.
getting.
So
prep,
earlier on in the
but-
draft, Dusty selected Rafa Nadal, and
I heard
We're
this.
not
I heard,
going back to
I heard,
that
okay,
part.
so
That
I
has
heard Rafael
nothing to do
Nadal,
with
moved on,
this.
and then I
then
selected Roger Federer, and she's like, "Oh,
yeah.
tennis players."
I heard
Oh.
that.
No,
What a
no.
dumb
Where's
pick.
We're
the
not
duping?
going that far
Where's the
back.
duping come
So that happened, and then later
did
on in the
happen.
draft, near the end, which again, as Quinn rightly points out, bottom of the marquee. It shouldn't. When you're looking in voting, you look at the top. This pick was near the bottom, and it was the Commish's pick, most handsome Oiler of all time. A lot of Oilers are already taken in various categories, and she started. She couldn't help herself. She started, naming a name, and I said, "Go on." I didn't pry her. I didn't lie. I wasn't like, "Oh, tell me who you're." But she just couldn't help herself, so she continues naming names. I'm sitting here listening. I got my pen in hand, and I'm ready to go.
I said,
this
you
is-
stop.
this is-
Let's.
I told him to stop.
Stop what?
Because I knew what he was doing. He said he asked her, "Give me more names." Because
That's all I
she
did.
had let Dean McCammon slip
In
out.
a joking fashion. She
No.
does not need to give me more names. She's the commish. She can say,
Yeah,
"Yo,
you
shut
just
up."
let-
and-
I want you. I want
You guys
Eric
have
to,
the story
let-
all wrong.
I'd
I
like
said
Eric to
that-
finish. I'd like
He's
Eric
going to
to
get
finish.
your
then we
side
can-
of the story.
Let's go.
And so I said, give me more names, whatever. And she couldn't help herself. And so she keeps going on.
Yeah.
And I'm just
I'm the
sitting here
host of the
patiently
show.
waiting. And she says, she blurts out Stuart Skinner. I said, oh, that's an interesting idea. And so I used it as my
Not how
selection.
this went at all.
Sounds a lot
And
like
so you
how
picked
it
Stuart
went.
Skinner. I
As
don't know
the
where the
commish-
duplicate
as the
is.
commish-
How I
pick near
got
the bottom of
duped
the-
is I said that we missed a mustached man that was right in front of us that is going to upset some women in Edmonton.
And look who was on my list.
because everybody had selected a mustached man, I said Stuart Skinner. And so then
And I
he
didn't say
went on
anything.
to pick the commissioner's pick as Stuart Skinner.
And I didn't
What's
say
wrong
anything.
so
with
it's
that?
an innocent
Exactly.
mistake on my part.
I don't see anything wrong with
She
what's going on
can't
here.
name names during the draft. Are you?
She's
I
midnight.
named
Oh, okay,
She's
well,
in
okay,
100
no, 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 no,
names
I like-
during the
really
draft.
did.
I'll go.
You really
so
did.
Let's
your anger's
be
not with
very
Tom-
clear.
You did.
No, it's who said Eric was.
I'm
in
just making sure.
trouble?
I'm just
No,
trying
I
to figure
know.
this out. So,
Yeah.
but you have like I will say this, and I'm going to put this on you guys. She has made and given her opinion on picks ever since she's been commissioner.
Well, more so for Dusty
Is
than
this
anybody
a-
But
else.
you know, it's me. It's they're
All
all
the
fine.
things
Yeah, I
you
agree
have
with that. Yeah.
constantly
I think that's fair.
offered opinions throughout your draft.
Are you being
Solidarity.
resentful right now?
No, no, no.
Solidarity.
What I'm saying is you
Solidarity.
guys
Solidarity.
can't.
Solidarity.
You guys can't be mad at the
Solidarity.
commish right now if you've allowed her
I
to do
didn't
that
say
a
I
number
am
of
mad at the
times.
commish. I'm mad at
and
Dusty.
now
I'm not even
point
mad
at
at
the
the
commish
commish.
going, how dare you, because Eric
know what
got
the problem
something.
is.
I'm not mad at you, commish.
My point is, you should have brought this up prior and during the draft. You can't be upset with the commish for doing what the commish has set as her standard since she's become commissioner.
Like,
of
I
the
didn't even
draft.
press her on mustached.
And we also
others.
made it very clear at the beginning that we were going to give the commissioner grace today because
Yes.
of the subject of the draft.
Those are your words.
So it was also
It's
Which
all
means
fine.
then you can't get
Everything is
upset
fine.
when
Everything
she
is
calls
fine.
out. Like that's like.
I think the only person upset is Dusty.
Yeah, that's.
And he's now not
he
in the
doesn't
room.
have a right to
Oh, he's
be
coming
upset
back. He's-
because
he
then he
needs-
should
what
have
do you
been
wanna say?
upset from past drafts, and that should have been that
Oh,
should
no,
have been
but you
clarified
you
ahead of
sure
time.
you sure
he's
get
tickled
to.
pink.
Well, yeah, somebody's been tickling something on him. I'll tell you that.
What's going on?
Oh, you get all the love. You
They are
Tom,
creating more
You're the
They're
guy
controversy
saying that
than what
Quinn
is
is giving you
necessary.
all the love,
Admires
and Quinn
every
calls
pick.
everyone
Can I
else.
just give you guys some advice?
Tommy's poor pick of who was your first overall pick,
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
and Quinn blasted it.
It
right
was
out of
put
the
on
gate.
Because
blast.
it's a shit pick.
Well,
It's a bad
but it's
pick.
not for the
Dusty,
commish
Dusty.
to. It's not
I
for the
told you,
commish
you
to
gotta
tell
rip
you.
the Band-Aid off with the first
Well,
overall.
I'm
What did
It's
Tam
Jada.
tell you?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Jada.
Yeah.
It's Jada.
Ryan Reynolds.
Jada.
is not
Okay,
the
so-
first overall pick.
How is he not the?
Okay, I'm
it
gonna.
doesn't matter.
Okay, now let's
I needed
just
the swing.
Let's just calm down here. Let's
You
just
did
calm
need the
down
You
here.
needed the- yeah,
Let's
no,
just hey.
You needed the swing.
That's
So
why I went first
Bootski's in the
overall.
nasty chat. Jay is right. Quinn is biased towards Dusty, not necessarily on purpose.
Yes.
Big Uke, Grace today, but it's the same in every draft. Commissioners shouldn't have opinions on pick during a draft. Moving forward, is
will
that
not
what
change.
is expect? It's not going to change. You're going to continue to give your opinions and thoughts.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
more so on a bias slant to Dusty.
Look,
That's-
maybe the most
Which is
handsome
funny
guy
because
in this
I-
room should have had a little bit of a bias today.
Wow. Maybe the handsome woman should be let off the hook here.
What a farce it is.
I would have chosen you if that was the
The
category.
listeners would like the commissioner to be neutral. That is what is coming out. VR, this commission is the worst. Big U, commissioner be neutral. That is the thing that is being thrown.
He
They would
sounds
love.
resentful right now.
No, I'm just pointing out.
No, he's
what
reading
the
off the
nasties-
chat. The
I
chat
am
is lit
reading
up.
what the nasties
Yeah,
are saying.
but you're conveniently
It's
only
tough
picking
for
the
the
bad
former
ones, the
commissioner
negative
to be
ones.
There isn't one saying this is all good right now. I would
Matthew?
read that right
I'm
now
just
if I
saying,
could.
You're sounding resentful right now.
No, I'm actually resentful
I'm a
against
neutral
you guys
party.
in
Don't shoot
the
the messenger.
start to
He-
say
Yeah.
straight
Yeah.
up that you guys can't expect anything different from the commissioner if this is how it's
This
been. these
YouTube
drafts.
chat is.
But now I'm just reading nasty chat comments.
Wow.
So
better
Dusty
get in.
goes, "This is all good."
That wasn't me.
Let's see your phone.
Nobody signed that one. Nobody signed that one.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Dusty's the only one that
son of
doesn't
a gun.
sign them. So
Civilian Dusty.
Boo Commish is not a robot.
But how about Matt
That's in
Hyman?
defense
Are any
saying
commissions
you're not a
actually
robot.
neutral?
Yeah, you telling me Gary Bettman does everything by the book?
She's not a
Yeah.
lawyer.
You're supposed
I don't need
to.
to prep. I make bets, whatever.
Well, go on the other spot. Go in the other room.
I'll follow along the draft I was a part of.
You're not
He's
supposed to be in
dialed
here.
in.
I have taken this chair. Unless you want to plug into a mic and have another mark
Completely
here.
unfair, really.
I agree.
Amishman 19. Quinn is doing a good job. Always entertaining.
There you
I
go.
completely
That has
agree.
just come
She
in.
did a great job today.
You.
You can't. You criticized
She
many
knocked my
times.
Roger Federer pick.
But now it's okay. Well, so there's
So what do I-
okay. So now I gotta reel this in. So
Okay.
there is going to be changes to the voting process. We are putting this on Twitter.
Yes.
And it will be going on Instagram
For the youth.
Quinn, how is it going on Instagram? Is it a post connected to a story?
So
What's
we are going
both
to
on
have,
stories?
we're going to have every team. So team 1, 2, 3, 4 will be an individual story, and then the poll will be on the 5th story. So then you will be able to select your team there.
I like that.
So that
Round
that
of clicks
is
for Commish for
24
that.
hours.
That was
24
all
hours?
Commish.
Yeah. So all of them are
It was.
24 hours.
Very good.
So both X and Instagram are 24 hours.
I must say, I just speaking as a neutral here.
Oh, neutral, right?
I am going to speak as so 24 hours allows Dusty to have 2 hours of radio to promote. Tommy an hour today, as well as an hour tomorrow
gentlemen's
during Hello
agreement.
Hockey.
And I have none.
Jay has 3 hours on his show, and Eric is not on air in the next 24 hours.
Wow,
Are we
Why is
sticking
he
with
not here
24
tomorrow?
hours?
The fix
Absolutely.
is
Because
in.
it's a Saturday.
The fix is in.
and we're not on the air on
That's
Saturday
true.
with the
The
morning
fix
show.
is
My
in.
bad.
So
I forgot
are we
it's
sticking
Friday.
with 24 hours?
We're
Yes.
sticking
Okay.
with 24 hours.
I will
if it's on
explain-
Instagram, you're able to.
The fix is in.
I will
I will be-
explain. So I
I'm
just
not on air to promote this.
hold up a second.
24 hours.
So
I'm not
how
on
this
air.
is going to go is we can see how many votes there are on each. I will then do if there's 1,000 votes and there's 27% vote for one. That's 270 votes. We'll do that for Twitter and Instagram. Add them
There's a
together.
really simple way
and
to do
That's how
this.
we're going to do it. So it's going to be combined. It's not going to be an average or percent or anything like that.
This
we
is
will
not
add the
rocket
votes
science.
and get that down if that works for Commish.
Yeah.
Because that is
How
that
are you
proper.
Exactly.
involved in this right now, actually?
Because would you like to go do the voting, putting up on
no,
socials?
I'm bad at math.
Okay, well there you go. That's why I'll be doing
What are you
that.
good at?
Not a lot.
He's good at looking good.
It's hot in here.
Not in the first 7 rounds. Hey, he went just where he should have went.
Thank you.
You were the first one off the board. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
Do you wish that you win, or do you wish that Jay wins because he has you?
Ooh, great question.
Oh, I want the win. But if Jay wins, I understand why. Me.
If
Did you ever remember making a pick for somebody in the draft?
No.
Did you guys talk about that?
No.
No, okay, like
We gave
you
a
asked the
pass.
question. I always throw out opinions at the end of the draft with the free agent list. I would say, oh, I'm so shocked you guys didn't take this person, this person, this person, this person. But I have never actually, I think if you go back, I've never done that.
I think he's genuinely mad.
Well, he was chirping her.
Hey, no airtime. You won't get airtime.
Do you want to do 2 hours of Hello Hockey tomorrow?
I do not.
Okay.
Hey, why don't we have you on the show today? Would that be good? On the Reed Wilkins show.
10 minutes?
No, we'll keep you for 5 segments.
It just means you have to stay from 3 till 6.
You can do it over webcam.
Yeah, okay,
You can
fair.
connect. You can
do it
connect
from
on the
home.
phone.
Very upset
You can
right
connect
now.
on the phone. Commish, congratulations on another draft.
Well
Yeah.
done. Good job.
Thank
You
you
know
for
what?
coming in.
Thank you.
Controversy.
I'm here for the controversy.
I like
We are
it.
looking
I'm
forward.
not going anywhere.
We look forward to seeing you at the EST Fun Spiel presented Lloyd Sad Insurance Brokers. Your team is in, so we look forward to seeing you there.
wait.
As we said, tomorrow we've got Hello Hockey with Tommy from 10 till noon with Sean Bell as well.
Yep.
Do you have an idea besides David Pagnotta? Because David Pagnotta's on every week.
Yeah, he's our Hello Hockey insider. No, Belzy's working on our guest list.
Perfect.
Yep.
Jay is on with the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne from 3 to 6. Any idea what's on the show today?
We have Jed Roberts. We're going to have LTE on.
Danielle Serdachny.
Daniel
of the Ottawa
Sadakny. That's right.
Charge.
She's going to be on the show right off the top, so you're going to want to tune into that.
We got EST Afternoons with Hernan and Gager. We got the Oil Stream with Tommy and Dusty. We've got the Lock Shop coming up next, however. And a reminder also, GCLD's Oil Stream pre- and post-game shows tomorrow. Oilers, Leafs here in town, 4 o'clock. Tommy's on the air with Hernan.
Can I throw one of those?
Yeah, sure. The GCLD's Oil Stream pre- and post-game shows. On behalf of the Commish, Tommy, Lieutenant Eric, Glue Guy, Dustin Nielsen, I'm Matt. Thanks for tuning in to the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. As I said, Lock Shop coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Tom Gazzola with here. Joining us today